Okay. Okay. Well, here's the hoping everything's gonna be set up right. Here's the hoping, you know.
Yeah.
I've hit the start streaming button, Pinning.
Cool.
I see.
But it's okay if you want to freak out.
Saber is somehow sitting on the monitor mount. I didn't think that would be. Oh, okay, never mind.
Nah.
He
Yeah.
fell.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
That would
sound?
happen.
That was the sound of my cat falling and then trying to play it off like nothing embarrassing happened.
Nothing happened here, said the cat. Meow, meow.
Yeah. He's now just glancing out of the window, avoiding eye contact.
Okay. All right. So, I've turned stream on.
Okay.
I'm turning us on in the
Cool.
stuff so they can hear us.
Excellent.
And now that that's happening, Pending, I'm gonna walk away.
Okay,
Your
cool.
social media? Wait, did you do your social media?
I haven't done anything like that, Jay. That will happen.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Wait, can they hear me? What's happening? Am I audible?
I don't know. I'll find out in a second.
I can go. Yeah, we can go check.
Okay, cool.
I normally read the chat anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, chat. Can you hear us?
Hello, chat. I'm watching
I'm
an
being
ad
knocked
for
on.
Mario Brothers. Yoshi
Mario-
just ate browser. Yoshi
Mario
spit up
Brothers?
browser.
Yeah, I
Mario
can hear
Galaxy.
You. I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, it's so bad because it just doubles up.
Cool.
But like
yeah.
the delay is really
Yeah.
annoying.
No, I would think it would be.
It
Well,
reminds me of that one clip I sent you when
Hey,
you were
John.
playing Phasmophobia,
yes.
and it was like echoing in your microphone in Phasmophobia.
Yeah, I think there was one where I broke out laughing during that, so
You
so the
did.
laughing was looping in on itself.
It did.
Yeah.
That was so funny, but also
Yeah.
it was purgatory.
Yes. There's a McDonald's burger. That would make me feel sick. I don't know what it is about McDonald's. I could have other fast food. I just can't eat McDonald's.
McDonald's has been bad.
Yeah.
I'll take the chicken nuggets though.
Yeah, their chicken nuggets are famous. There was this thing in, I mean, it's probably more than just the States, but I know about it in the States where people would do this challenge where they try to eat 100 chicken
100?
nuggets. Yeah. In a single
Yeah.
setting.
That's a
It's a
pretty
lot.
widespread challenge.
I would not get close.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes people want to do a 100 chicken nugget mukbang, and they just talk to their chat while eating 100 nuggets.
It's so much. How much? Let me look this up.
All
real
right.
quick.
Sorry. My
Nutritional
nutritional what?
value of
We're
one
talking about
McDonald's.
100 chicken nuggets challenges,
Yeah.
and why
Uh-huh.
people do them.
Okay.
They do it because they know that it sells well on the internet and it gets the clicks. They don't do
So-
it because of the
Yeah,
nutritional value of it.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
know they don't do it. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to. Okay, so
I
170
thought they did it
per
because they just like
floor.
want to do a mukbang, but they don't want to eat the Korean food or something.
So
that's always a thing, but it is
so-
also just a popular trend on TikTok. There was someone who did it once, and now everyone wants to do it.
apparently, you would be consuming over 4,000 calories of chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's called the Century McNugget Challenge.
Yeah.
And someone did it on TikTok to show a thing as a joke. And now everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
It's a trend.
People be stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which also 250 grams of fat.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, it's not healthy for you.
Yeah.
Most mukbangs aren't probably healthy. A lot of them have to like exercise for like 6 hours before they do those things, and even
Mm.
then, that's unhealthy in a different way that I don't want to discuss.
Yeah. Kirkasod did a video a while back saying that using exercise as a means of losing weight is often misleading, but not for the reason most people would assume.
You need to have a proper diet.
Yeah. Like, apparently what tends to happen is if you exercise a lot, or rather if you exercise in a burst, I should specify, what
Yeah.
tends to happen is that you subconsciously do less activity for the rest of the day, so it
Yes.
ends up balancing out anyway. So you don't actually increase the amount of calories burned per day that you're
Plus,
doing.
it can lead to unhealthy habits regarding a type of anorexia called exercise anorexia, which is not. That's why it's not recommended that you do it like a calories in, calories out nonsense. Because I hate that term. That's not how it works. I mean, it is how it works, but also most people aren't doing it correctly.
It needs to be consistent so that the body can adjust, like, how it distributes its energy.
Saber,
While we're
you're gonna
waiting
fall.
for Red to come back, I found something disturbing. So
What did you-
I want
what
your
did you
opinion
find?
on it. I put it in the Fade chat. It sounds like Red came back though. He's just
Yeah. Also, hello, TGE Dragon.
Hi, Dragon.
Hey,
Guess what time it is?
it's fate.
That
It's,
too.
it's time for Jay to literally contribute nothing in life.
Yep.
Wow. That's so rude.
I'm just.
I made
you
it
know,
back in time from my vacation chat because I totally forgot that I would be coming back on a Tuesday.
So while I was away, what I miss? Depending, say the entire Fate lore while during that time.
No,
No.
I wouldn't say the
Oh,
entire Fate lore.
this didn't happen while you were away, but you may be interested to learn, Red, that if the rumors are to be believed, in 4.3 of Honkai Star Rail, there will be more Fate.
I have
Stay night.
heard the rumors.
Yes.
Oh, will I get Sakura?
No, but you can get Rin.
No.
You can get
Maybe
Rin,
Sakura
and
will be next year. Plumper.
Yeah,
And-
maybe
and
Sakura will
everyone's-
release of Lancer.
you can get Rin and
Yeah.
everyone's favorite Gilgamesh.
Uh,
Yeah,
I'm
everyone's
gonna
favorite
assume-
misogynist.
Next year, if
Yeah.
this one does well, which I'm guessing the last one did well, right?
I assume
In
so.
terms of money, it did pretty well.
Then I would say if this one does well, then maybe next year, Plumpers, you can get Sakura and
If it's Rin and Gilgamesh, it's gonna do really well.
Jess-
Because
Yeah.
Rin's super popular.
Jess, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jess, what's everyone's favorite Gilgamesh? Is it Fate Stay Night Gilgamesh? Is it Fate Extra? Well, I don't want to call Fate Extra. I guess
No,
Fate Extra is almost-
Babylonia Gilgamesh,
Oh,
obviously.
I was gonna end on Babylonia Gilgamesh, but I was gonna Fate Extra
obviously
CCC
it's
Gilgamesh.
Babylonia Gilgamesh because he's not
Oh,
an asshole in that one.
CCC Gilgamesh is also pretty good.
I
Well,
assume
no, most
it-
people don't know of CCC Gilgamesh.
I assume it's going to be Unlimited Bladeworks Gilgamesh, by the way, just because it's an Unlimited Bladeworks collab.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying the Gilgamesh that everyone likes is the Babylonia Gilgamesh because he's not an asshole. I mean, he's still kind of an asshole, but he's not that kind of asshole. you know?
I
He's a-
think
he's a
they
king.
kind of already dropped the ball on the Rin thing, Dragon, because if they wanted Rin to have Archer as a memo sprite, they shouldn't have released Archer.
No,
Yeah, they
Rin's-
released Archer, so it's probably
Rin's
not going to have
a-
Archer as a memo sprite.
Rin's a Harmony unit, 100%.
Rin as Harmony?
Yeah, she supports Saber because
You-
she doesn't because that's what she wanted.
You may not know this, Pending,
Maybe.
but in Fate Extra, Rin has Lancer.
Hmm.
It's a different Rin. She just looks like Rin.
Right.
She has blonde hair too.
I actually have no idea what Rin's kit is going to be.
She's gonna give energy. Whatever that means.
If she doesn't give energy, then she's
It's gonna
gonna
called.
be.
She's gonna give energy. It's gonna be called mana transfer.
That's so fair.
I can't. I
It
don't.
probably will be
think
the
that's-
energy one.
I don't
wouldn't
know
be
if that's
surprised.
true because I
Maybe-
haven't seen anything to suggest that, and also that would be really
making
tricky
it- I'm
to
making it
do.
up.
You're making it up. Okay.
I'm making
The
it
only
up.
other thing I could think of
Because
maybe being like a
already
debuff
gives
unit.
energy. It's really hard for them to ever make. They already have 2 energy transfer characters. It would be really hard for them to introduce a third without breaking the game.
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking if it's not for some reason that, because again, mana transfer, it wouldn't be the
Stop
most
it.
logical one. Maybe like a debuff character because of Galder.
It could be. It could be a passive thing for like you get more energy per turn or something. I don't know. It might not be
Maybe.
ultimate, but it could be like a talent kind of thing.
Yeah, I could see that. And then they make it like not as powerful because of the fact that they don't want to break the game.
I guess now that I think about it, Sunday also kind of gives energy, but he gives it energy via his alts.
Yeah.
Which I guess also all the ones that give energy.
Which is why
via
whenever
their
I
alt.
have Sunday, I stick them in the, and I'm doing an energy build, I stick them in the battery section.
Before we continue with your tangent, before the show even starts, go ahead and
Yes.
give us a recap ending.
Okay, that's cool. I know what
Did
happened.
you do your social media?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let me think if I can remember what happened. Okay, so we came back home. Rin and Sakura were angry at us. Then
I think so too.
we had to train with Saber. No, Rin wasn't there. Saber and Sakura were angry at us. We trained with Saber. I think we ate. After that,
Did we train with Saber or did we get punished by Saber?
That's not important.
I mean, it's
They-
those are
it- it
interchangeable
doesn't- yeah, it's
phrases.
interchangeable.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that happened. We the next morning we were like making breakfast or whatever, and Sakura was like, oh wait, no, sorry, Shinji came there and he was like, hey, you remember me? I'm still a jerk. Okay, bye. And that was his contribution. And then the next day, Sakura was like, hey, you know what would be swell if you ate in the archery club, because the archery club, you know, it's a private location, so you could eat at the archery club. And hey, I'll be at the archery club, so you could eat at the archery club, and like maybe I'll be there too. So yes, archery club. Remember archery club. And then we're like, hey, you know what would be cool if we ate lunch with Rin on the roof? So we did that.
In fairness,
Yes.
Rin grabbed us. Not that we remembered the archery club at all, but she grabbed us before anything else
Yes. And then we had lunch with Rin. And then Rin finds out, oh wait, no, yeah, in the course of having the lunch with Rin is like, hey, your lunch looks different today. And we're like, thanks, Sakura made it for us. And she's like, wait, Sakura made you a lunch and you're eating lunch with us? And we're like, yeah, why? Is that a problem? And Rin
Rin cringed.
yeah, and
Rin
then
cringed so hard.
and then we go down the stairs and we encounter Sakura, who is visibly upset, and Shiro's like, huh, I could really go for a sword right now. And Rin is just looks at Sakura as like, look, I really didn't mean for this to happen. Like, I'm really sorry. Not specifically about you being sort of stood up for lunch, more just this guy in general, and the fact that you have the misfortune of having feelings for this, and she gestures broadly at Shiro as Shiro fantasizes about swords. And then Sakura is like, it's okay, we didn't technically make plans. And Shiro finally realizes, oh wait, were we supposed to do stuff? Okay, let's do that stuff now. And Rin's like, okay, but like class starts in 5 minutes, so no. So we don't. And also in the course of that, we talked about how Castor is dead. I believe we at some point had a scene where we met the new assassin, whose name I forgot.
Assassin, that's fine.
But yeah,
His name is Assassin.
yeah, he's and yeah, he I want to say Nasir or something. Anyways, it doesn't matter at the moment.
He is part of the what would be called the Assassin's Creed organization to the gamers,
Right.
who don't know history.
It's
Right.
okay.
That doesn't mean he is the one. He is just one of them potentially.
He's
Right.
one of, so first of all, it doesn't matter too much because the game hasn't straight up said it.
No.
But Jay can say this. He's one of 19, I want to say.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah,
I- no,
there's
continue.
that. Rin was like, we gotta meet up later for a meeting, and we're like, okay, cool.
Wasn't there one more thing that happened in that scene that was important?
Maybe.
Didn't Lancer die?
Jess
Oh yeah,
is
Lancer
down,
died.
Jess is down.
That's
a character.
right. Lancer died super easy, barely an inconvenience. As
Yeah,
is
the guy
his
was
wont.
leading him into a trap, and he's like, "I got you now," and then he got trapped real hard.
Man, this
death.
route has really been like, look, you've seen these characters die twice now. Let's not pretend this is a thing that we need to focus on. Let's just get this out of the way quickly so we can move on to the main characters of this route. So that's what happened. Lancer's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So you're reminding me the things that
Yes.
happened during the conversation with Rin. First of all, we
Yes.
teamed up with Rin. Second of all,
Yeah.
Rin's like, I'm not doing this Holy Grail War thing this time. It's way too sketchy.
Right.
Yeah.
Cough,
Um,
cough.
Yeah.
You know, I can't do anything about that. I have my air filter on, and it's still not working. So.
Jay, before the stream started, was like, time to start coughing all stream, even though I haven't been coughing. And I thought, damn, Jay,
Yep.
just for stream?
Yeah,
Just for the stream?
We know exactly why it'll be just for stream, but I don't want to talk about it.
Just for
Anyways.
stream. Alright, I'm
Just
hoping
for
a fortune cookie.
stream.
Is there anything else
Um,
Penny wants to say
There
before?
was, I think,
I think we're good.
I feel like there was one more thing, and I totally have forgotten what it was. But ignoring that for now, you know, what I was thinking in regards to Rin being in Fate Stay Night, is there a character that uses skill points to create energy?
This fucking...
Everybody
Uh,
uses skill points to create energy.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, technically, yes, but in practice, no. No one directly uses skill
Because the
points
thing
to
is that
only
Rin
transfer
does
energy.
have her gem craft, which I totally forgot about.
That is
where she
her
makes
way of magic, yes. That's her whole
That is her
entire
way of
magic.
magic is to make gems. So I'm wondering if potentially her skill will
So we currently have a
have the
character.
gem things in
We
it.
have a character that can stock up skill points.
hmm
So there might be a character, and Saber already stocks up extra energy when she's like overcapping. So
Mm.
Rin might be able to do something to the capping, overcapped,
Yeah.
or like storage.
Maybe.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it's a storage, a storage thing.
I mean, I guess it could work for HSR, but in actual Fate, it's not really that convenient. Since it takes years instead of...
Yeah,
you know.
in HSR, every
In
time
HSR.
every time you
Yeah.
make a gem, you lose 1,000 credits.
Man, I have so many credits. I wouldn't even notice.
What if that...
Until one day you do.
What if, because they don't... HSR doesn't exactly pick up like it's UEW, but it only chooses UBW characters. Really, it's not like they're the actual characters from UBW.
Yeah. You think they're gonna make an in-game reason for her to have
Well,
different
clearly.
powers than what would be in the canon? Even though both, I think, Excalibur and Ultimate Blade Works were in the other ones. Yeah,
Well,
Unlimited Break.
Clearly, well, those are just their noble phantasms.
Okay.
That's just what that's.
Rin's gonna have her own noble phantasm.
Yeah. Rin's just gonna. Here's what's gonna happen, Jess, just for you. Rin's gonna be Ishtar.
Yeah, she.
You think Rin's gonna be Ishtar?
Rin's gonna be
I
Ishtar.
don't think Rin's gonna be Ishtar.
I don't think Rin's gonna be Ishtar, but if you want a reason to summon Rin,
it's gonna be Ishtar, not Rin.
that's a good reason. It wouldn't be a.
Because 99% of the time you summon Rin, it's gonna be Ishtar. Or Irish. Irish could go. I would rather have Irish.
I thought you'd rather have Eris Kegel just. Well, you know, just to be fair, I guess I was gonna say, I don't know if you really need Eris Kegel, but then I'm thinking about Fate Strange Fake and thought, oh no, I guess they both show up later on in Fate Strange Fake, so. Anyway.
Even in Fate Strange Fake, I still would prefer Irish Kegel.
Well,
Ishtar's kind of crazy.
Well, you know, just because you don't like the character's personality doesn't mean that they wouldn't be doing it. I just don't know if I feel like they would have Rin be doing Ishtar's power because they were trying to base it mostly on.
Well, first of
the
all,
Fate Stay Night series, right?
Well, first of all, we're just
My
giving them. They're not gonna do it. It's just an excuse to summon Rin. If you really want an actual excuse for summoning Rin, and not just like, oh, gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
I guess.
Anyway, enough of that. I have a fortune cookie right here.
Oh, you got lottery numbers too, hopefully?
I do have. Do you want your lottery numbers? You want your lottery numbers right now, Jay?
Is it? Do we do that before? Or
Do you want that? Do you want them, Jay? I can give you these lottery numbers if you want them. But if you don't
how
want,
about you do the fortune first?
Too bad.
Okay.
16, 35, 7, 53, 33, 32, and the fortune. And remember, this fortune's for everybody. For you, it's for you, it's for you, it's even for you, Pending. It's not for you though.
Thank you. Oh.
You know who you are. It's not for you. The fortune is you are loved. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Excellent.
Clappers all around. Clappers all around. All right, I'm gonna.
I mean, that one is actually just decent advice for once. That isn't time locked.
You are loved. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But only in November. You are loved, but only in November. We need a time block, more fortune cookies. That's what I think, personally. All right. Okay, yeah. Guys, you know that Jay has quoted my post on X, the Everything app?
Yeah, I've done it on both of them. That's how I tell people we're streaming.
Well, you know, Jay,
what's wrong?
Fifth period ends and the classroom quickly empties. It's still before 2 p.m. I don't feel like going, but Tosaka told me to. I don't have anything left to do on campus, so I go for broke and head to the shopping district. Shopping district?
Oh, I see. We're going to the shopping district.
There's only one. Oh, that's right, the Chinese restaurant. There's only one Chinese restaurant in the shopping center.
Oh, that's right. We're going on a date with
Hangzhou Yansai Guan Taishan.
You know, that was fine. It was bad, but it was fine.
Well, I'll tell you this way, Jay. I'm not gonna try to be right on something like that.
To be fair, I don't think Shiro would be right either.
Taishan has an ominous reputation. Its glass windows are covered by shutters during the daytime, concealing the coming and going of customers. First-timers are frequently seen fleeing the premises. The restaurant is run by an enigmatic and petite Miss Ba, beloved by the neighborhood association. She wields her wok to cook chili peppers into every possible dish. In other words, the food is hot. Really hot. It's so spicy you'd think your tongue was being stabbed by 1,000 toothpicks and covered in salt. The reason I tend not to like Chinese food is entirely thanks to the restaurant's infernal seasoning. Damn. He doesn't like Chinese food because the one Chinese food in town is super spicy.
He doesn't like Chinese food because he thinks all Chinese food is spicy? Or because of this one town?
There's this one Chinese restaurant in town.
To be fair, you know, when the Japanese do incorporate Chinese recipes into their lexicon of food, they do reduce the spices in it.
Also, I can't get over the owner's over-the-top accent. ...
Okay, well...
Now I'm about to enter the pit of hell. If the owner sees me...
Oh, that is what it says. Okay.
I'm thinking specifically Dun Dun Min.
If the owner sees
And
me,
Dun Dun Noodles versus Tun Tun Min.
a menu will appear in my hands before I can blink.
Japan.
And if it comes to that, I'm screwed. I'd better order some sweet and sour appetizers right away to avoid mortal danger. I haven't been able to bring myself to return ever since I experienced the... what is this? Char siu? And twice cooked pork. Don't even get me started on the mapo tofu. That's truly hell on earth. My tongue would melt. It's the kind of suffering that's like having your tongue cut off by King Enma. Maybe the restaurant's name alludes to the spiritual trial it takes to eat here.
I mean, it's got a mountain in it.
He has a lot of feelings on this Chinese restaurant that's never showed up before.
He really doesn't
He sure
like Chinese food, is what I'm hearing.
He has talked about how he's not very big in Chinese food on like, it was either Fate or Unlimited Blade Works. It only happened like once, but
Yeah.
here you go.
To
The
be fair,
payoff
the other Chinese food we've had so far was made by
Rin.
no, not the Rin one.
Rin.
Rin did make some, but I'm talking about what's her face making the omelet. Big sister, which I've suddenly forgotten her name, even though I'm her character voice.
Taiga?
Taiga, thank you. Taiga made like an egg foo young, didn't she? And it turned out terrible.
I don't know. She's crazy.
Yeah.
She somehow burned it.
I checked the time and see that it's just about 2:30. She told me to come straight here after school, so I cannot waste any more time. All right, here goes nothing. It feels weird to work up my courage just to walk into a restaurant, but that's the kind of place this is. I don't know what the plan is, but I bet even Tosaka is regretting her choice of meeting right now.
You don't know that she might like this food.
Inside, I come face to face with...
Oh man, I guess I'm voicing a character. Okay.
Yep.
Don't worry, Jess.
All right.
Jess knew you'd be voicing this character.
God, I always forget what voice I give him.
You wanted to give him an annoying voice because you didn't like it when you
Mapo
realized that he was a
tofu.
bad person.
Yeah, but I think that I ended up
That was a year
changing
ago,
it again.
Okay.
Were
Were you going
Okay,
for
So
soft
you
tone?
come, Emiya. I
Yeah.
had some time to spare, so I decided to eat first.
A
Maybe
priest
that? I don't
eating
know.
mapo tofu.
How does that one sound?
Did you know?
I hate mapo tofu.
I was about to say, do you know? Finding Jess loves priest eating mapo tofu. It's his favorite.
I love mapo
You know
tofu.
who
but-
else hates mapo tofu?
What?
You had him interested in HSR until the child basement was introduced. I remember that very much so. ...
I'm speechless. What's Kotomine doing here? Why is he eating the
It
mapo
wasn't just
tofu?
HSR too. It was also baseball, wasn't it?
That looks like a boiling cauldron.
He probably had interest in baseball, yeah.
And with incredible vigor, no less. He shovels the molten lava into his mouth with hellish drive, sweat running down his face, not bothering to drink water, as if he knows that pausing means he'll never take another bite. He
Just-
looks uncomfortable. Man, who eats that fast? Is
Do
he
you not like
actually
mapo
enjoying
tofu
it?
for a reason, or is it just because it's spicy?
It's because
Joking.
it's
Oh, okay.
because Fate
It is
Grand
really
Order.
spicy though. So
It is
it'd be-
spicy. I do like
is-
it.
You see, pending
It's okay.
Mapo tofu is a meme
Yes.
for two reasons. One, because the priest
Okay.
likes to eat it.
Okay.
Two, because it keeps
Two.
shit. It shows up in your pools in Fate Grand Order.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a 3-star
Alright.
pull that it's so common it just bothers you.
I see.
Right.
That would do it. Yeah.
It's kind of funny. There's a lot of 3-star pools that you get from the priest. The Mapo tofu,
Like
the black keys,
keys.
the black keys.
Oh my god.
Well, he probably has a lot of trash pulls that you
He-
can use from his.
You also
He's-
get the dagger, the bejeweled dagger. You get the
Well, the
You
jewel
could say
dagger's
this-
not. The jewel dagger's not him.
Leaf?
Uh,
well, yeah, I know. I'm just naming a few other ones. You get the Riju Temple.
you do
You
get
get the Rito
the,
Temple.
you do get the entire Riedo temple.
Yeah.
Is he actually enjoying it? The red oils and peppers look like they've been stewing in hell for 100 years. Is that delicious to him? If the answer is
Fuck
yes,
you.
then that's messed up. I mean, Kotomine, as well as this restaurant, there's definitely an insane amount of spice in there. That's the only way I can describe it.
It's so red it can
Oh
melt
wait,
the
I
spoon.
think was his voice like. Wait, you gotta keep the words there for me to. Are we going to talk, or are you just going to stand there?
That sounds
Take a
more like it. There
seat.
you go, Pending. You figured it out.
The priest
Okay.
talks while eating. ... I cautiously, actually, I'm not sure that, sure what even to be cautious of anymore. Sit down across from Kotomine. ... I quietly watched the priest's movements. Incredible. There are only 2 spoonfuls of Mapo tofu left. Is he actually going to finish the entire plate? The second I clear my throat, Kotomine's hand suddenly stops. ... Our eyes meet. Kotomine fixes me with his typically oppressive gaze and asks,
Is this secretly the Kotomine route?
I've been saying that the whole time, Jay.
I know. I'm just saying it again.
Want some?
Didn't you say all 3 routes is the Kotomine route?
No, but I'd definitely say this one is. Do I
Yeah,
want
I
some?
wouldn't- the Rin route is definitely the Rin route.
But you learned
Instant-
so much about Kotomine.
Instantly, I decline with every fiber of my being. Kotomine frowns slightly and finishes the last of his Mapo tofu. Wait, is he disappointed that I said no? It's clear now that Father Kotomine is here to see me. He must have asked Tosaka to get me to come. So what do you want? It's pretty unusual for you to come see me. That's
I
true.
heard
That
that you-
is so many game in that game.
I heard that you've already defeated 2 servants. I'm here to commend you on an impressive feat.
He's one to talk. If he really meant it, I could have he could have picked a different venue. Oh, really? Well, keep the admiration to yourself. I'm not fighting for your sake, nor am I fishing for compliments.
It seems my flattery was unwanted. Then, allow me to get to the point. Rin has told you that Castor is still alive, I take it.
Yeah, Castor's still in this world, taking magical energy from people around town.
That's right. I don't know if the incidents are related, but the night you defeated Castor, there was another servant at Ryudo Temple. Its appearance and fighting style suggest that it's assassin. But I cannot say for sure.
Assassin? So you're saying it was at the temple at the same time as Castor? But Saber...
Failed to detect it. Yes, assassins are not particularly powerful, but they have the unique ability to conceal their presence. Stealth is an assassin's specialty. Even with Saber at your side, you would be hard-pressed to locate one if it was determined to stay hidden.
Penny, do you know what the name of that special ability is that assassins have to conceal their presence?
Concealment, I'm gonna guess, or something to that extent.
That's right, presence concealment.
Yeah, that makes sense. ...
So it was there the night we beat Castor too. Was it lurking nearby, waiting for a chance to take me out as soon as I let my guard down after killing Castor? I get that, but why tell me? Aren't you supposed to not take sides as the overseer?
This is a simple exchange of information. I have told you what I know. In exchange, I want you to tell me what you've experienced these last few days. This Holy Grail War feels different somehow. I believe something is at work that was not present during past wars. ...
Oh,
If you'd rather not talk, then that is fine. You can simply consider this visit a warning.
yeah, right. I'll pay the price for your intel. I didn't ask, but it was something I needed to know.
You are ever a stickler for etiquette, Shiro Emiya.
The priest's lips twitch up in a delighted smile. Huh, he's making a face like he knew exactly how I'd react. But I'm not going to play his little game. I'll talk, but I have a question first. How do you know what happened, Kotomine? You couldn't have known Assassin was at Ryoto Temple without a servant of your own. In fact, he shouldn't have known even if he had a servant. Neither Saber nor Tostock as archers were aware of what he had just told me.
The reason is simple. Assassin defeated my Lancer. I simply viewed the images of what transpired just before his death.
Just like that. The priest utters something outrageous as if it's just common sense. Huh?
Again, I was also a master. You said it yourself. I could not have known without a servant of my own. And you were right on the mark.
I can't believe this. Can't believe this, Pending.
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm holding on.
Since Jay walked away, I will
Yes.
do what must be done.
Okay.
I've done it.
Congratulations.
What?
But this was only true until yesterday. Now that Lancer is gone, I am a master of the Holy Grail War no more. I am no longer your enemy. Is that all? Now it's your turn. What have you seen these last few days?
In only a short moment, the mood becomes somber. He's not letting me ask any more questions. All Father Kotomine wants is a clear answer from me. ... I still have a mountain of stuff I want to say, but I'll answer first. In as much detail as possible, I describe everything that happened since I made a pact with Saber 4 days ago and met the priest. It takes about 30 minutes to finish my story. I haven't done a whole lot as a master. It shouldn't be much interest to Kotomine. He only showed any sign of interest when I mentioned Zoken Mato.
Soken Mato. I thought him old and decrepit, but he still leads the family. So, he really is a fiend that drinks human blood.
Jess, so apparently, the entire reason why... So you know how in Fate Strange Fake, shit's just exploding and everything's going crazy? Of course I do. That was Jess, by the way.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, you know how in Fate Strange Fake, like, everything's going crazy, and you know nothing's being undercover. A bunch of like just crazy magicians and shit are showing up doing things.
Yeah.
Especially Francesca.
Yeah.
Do you know why that doesn't? Apparently, do you know why that doesn't happen in Fate Stay Night?
Because, there's no maid society. It's keeping it in check. I don't know. It's old.
Because of Zoken Mato.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Apparently, every time people try to intervene, especially Francesca, Zoken Mato stops them.
But there's some stuff in Fate Zero that Francesca sees.
Oh yeah, Francesca can still watch stuff happening from afar with binoculars.
Oh.
But Francesca doesn't actually show up themselves because Zoken Mato kills them.
Okay. Well, and then she just revives herself.
Yeah. Penny, what would you do if you could
Okay.
revive yourself?
You can't die.
But with like a new body, you know?
Yeah, you're Orochi. Well, you don't know who Orochimaru is, but you're Orochimaru. For everyone
yeah.
else who does know.
As you know, since you haven't watched Naruto, because you keep skipping it every time Jess wants to watch it.
I mean, it's not like I'm completely oblivious to what Naruto is.
Yeah, but you don't know who Orochimaru is.
He's the old dude, right? I don't know everything about him, but I know he's the old dude, right?
The old dude.
Is he not the old
From
dude?
Naruto?
Am I thinking of? Wait, am I wrong? Wait, is he not old dude?
Well, he's
maybe
not
I'm wrong.
He's gender fluid.
I guess he's not exactly young.
I think I'm thinking of the wrong person. I'm thinking of the
pretty
guy
sure
that
you
takes
are.
Naruto under his wing.
You're thinking of Jiraiya.
Oh, okay. I might be thinking of Jiraiya. Which one's
That's-
Ochimaru?
You know, it's really
This is
funny.
not going well for my whole. I'm not oblivious about Naruto.
If it makes you
assertion.
feel any better, he is a equivalent to Jiraiya. They even went to
It's
school
okay.
together.
I guess you could say you're close.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I wasn't that far off. Wait,
In-
what were we talking about?
In the original
Why are we talking about
Story.
Jiraiya?
in the original story,
Oh.
Jiraiya and Orochimaru are characters. I don't mean Naruto. I mean the actual original story.
So how we got here was we were talking about Zoken Mato, and Zoken Mato
Uh-huh.
supervises the rail war that outside people can't intervene.
Mm.
And in Fate Strange Fake, there's a character who was watching the Fuyuki Grail War, but wasn't able to intervene because Zoltan Mato would be there and kept killing her. And because she's immortal, she can just revive every time she dies.
Mm.
But every time she does, her body changes.
She gets a new
we
body.
So we called her Orochimaru, and then Red asked Pending what would she do if he had a body like Orochimaru.
I see.
And Pending's like, I don't know who Orochimaru is.
He,
I
Ah.
thought I did, but I apparently was thinking of Jara.
he thought Jiraiya was Orochimaru,
He was
Right,
thinking of Jiraiya.
which
I
is
see.
kind of funny, really.
Yeah.
I think if
Pulling
you
a
pulled
Roa.
out a picture,
That
you might
is a-
recognize him.
That is a good way to call it pulling a Roa. Though, Penning definitely doesn't know who that is.
Hey, Jess, that thing that we were watching, that was the dub, right?
Yeah, we were watching a dub.
We should get back to watching that.
I have like
Is
100
Pending feeling
videos.
shame?
The old man drinks blood?
Yes. The Mataus practice absorption magecraft.
Mhm.
I have heard that 6 generations ago, Zoken Matau was a prominent user of insects.
My mouth no longer tastes like.
Dot dot dot
Holy
question
crap.
mark? He can't mean literally using insects as familiars, right? Oh, that's what you mean? That the 6 generations ago part?
Yeah.
So if there's other magecraft that controls insects, wait, when you say he uses insects, you mean like catalysts? Like that ritual where you trap hundreds of poisonous bugs in a vase and then cast a curse using the last survivor?
What do you even know? Not like the Kotoku. Curses have always been outside the Makari's area of expertise. They use magecraft that is sure to benefit their physical bodies, as he has done for 6 generations. Curses would more likely result in harm to both sides, which he would want to avoid given that he has been around for 6 generations.
Then he literally uses bugs as familiars?
I feel like you are missing the subtext, but yes, Zokin Matau is a fiend that exists and has existed for 6 generations, only to drink others' blood.
He's a vampire.
He maintains his youth and has for 6 generations, transforms his flesh as he has for 6 generations by drinking human blood. It is how he survived for 6 generations. However, Rin's father, who I might remind you, represents one of Zarukin's 6 generations, told me he'd been reduced to a corpse that cannot venture out during the light of day. But
So
it
he really
seemed,
became a vampire.
He
Yeah.
can't go outside during the day? Now that you mentioned it, I've only met him at night so far.
Mm-hmm.
He drinks blood to extend his life, and he can't go outside during the day. That makes him sound
But
completely
he's
like...
not a vampire, but he is a vampire.
Kotsumine, are you saying Zokenmato is a vampire?
more like a blood-sucking insect that has survived
Vampires
for
exist.
6 generations
Yeah, vampires.
than the
exist.
creature you
Mosquito.
imagine. Both his nature and personality are that of a malicious slug. A malicious slug
Mhm.
that has
Benning,
survived
you're
for
gonna need to take
how many generations?
6. Benning, I'm gonna need you to take 1 thumb inch away from the mic.
Kotsumine's tone is clipped.
do you want fries?
Please
Whomper's
take
attack.
a step away from the mic. You're gonna
Whomper's
kill
attack.
my ears.
Oh,
Attack!
He's
Yeah.
gonna start eating his microphone.
Attack him!
Ending, if you don't get the microphone out of your goddamn mouth, I'll give you a reason to get it out of your mouth.
Okay.
He was
Thank you.
he
I
must
got you.
really despise the old man. You said he lived for centuries, so he was a master too?
No. Soka Matau was never a master. He was more of an advisor to the Matau family. At any rate, he is centuries old, 6 generations. He may have been scheming of a way to become a master without our knowledge. 6 generations, I guess it depends on how you define a generation, but
Generally,
Like-
my understanding was a generation was 20 years.
if you're talking about, so typically if you're talking about he lived through 6 generations of people, then it would be closer to like
100
300 years.
Okay.
Because like, you know, you can think of it in the sense of like, my dad is a generation behind me, and my grandfather is 2 generations, then my great grandfather would be a 3-generation separation.
Okay.
That kind of thing.
Actually, I understand.
Hmm.
I think I was thinking like millennial, Gen Z, Gen X.
Yeah,
Boomer.
thinking of how we group people by birth, which is also another way to measure
Which
generations.
My understanding was that was generally 20 years. So sometimes it's 10.
Yeah. When we're talking about those kind of groupings, it is like usually a 20-ish year span. I don't think there's a hard and fast rule because they try to match it by
Event.
yeah.
So if you made contact with Castor, who doesn't have a master anymore,
I cannot say yet, but he is not someone you can afford to let your guard down around. He must believe he has a concrete chance of victory if he has taken the stage. The Matau Master, this time, must have the blessing of that wicked patriarch of the Maccaries. ...
Zokin said that Shinji hasn't given up. Shinji has Zokin's backing. He may have lost his command spells, but the old man might give him a new servant. Well, let's look at the cross.
I think that's you?
No.
Or wait, is that me? No, I guess that's me.
I'm not the overseer.
This was enlightening. If the Maccaries elder is in play, then that explains this unusual situation. As overseer, I must prepare for increased collateral damage.
Kotame muses to himself, looking more relaxed. Overseer, huh? That's rich coming from the guy who was a secret master until yesterday.
Don't say that. I never desired as such. I only acquired Lancer because I wanted to give the Holy Grail to a deserving seeker.
He's the end of the fate route when he's trying to give it to Cher is like, hey, you want this Holy Grail? You can have it. You
interested? Maybe you can wish to be like a vampire-like creature who lives for 6 generations.
You see all those children behind you, all those orphans like you? Don't they make you want to have the Holy Grail? Come on.
Yeah. And that endeavor is over, at any rate. The rest is up to the masters to decide. Though, if I may voice my opinion, and I will, I would prefer that it fall to either you or Rin. ...
I find myself frowning. The priest sounds sincere. He doesn't want the Holy Grail. He just said to my face that he wants me or Tosaka to get it. Why? If you were a master, that means you wanted the Grail too. Didn't you have a wish you wanted granted?
I did once. But then I found out that there was going to be a part 2 to the Fate collab, so I have no wish anymore, but I do have an objective. It is not one that the Holy Grail can grant. My goal is hardly so earnest, and it is meaningless if I am the one to accomplish it. ...
Question mark? It's meaningless if he makes it happen? What does that even mean? Go find someone else to play riddles with.
I was attempting to sympathize with you. We are the same, you and I. We lack any tangible desires.
Ooh, Jay.
And
I hope
we
you're ready for this entire
do
route.
not seek salvation.
I know. I understand.
You know, like
I'm just
you
saying,
know,
I
like
hate
the
this
villain
dialogue.
saying the "We are the same" speech.
I hate that we are the same. That.
We are the same.
We're not
Again.
so different, you and I.
Because generally they're not the same at all. Now,
Yeah.
it could be completely different in this route. Because I have heard this is the Kotamine route secretly.
I thought it might ease your mind to realize that sooner. I think the "we are the same" speech tends to be a bit lazy because it's been overdone too much. But I think the ideal is that you use it when the hero and villain represent mirror images of the same concept. Which I don't know that Kotamini and Shiro necessarily do.
Oh, don't worry. You have an entire route.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
I think my main problem with it is that generally when they use the "we are the same, you and I, therefore you can't," it also comes with a caveat, therefore you can't kill me, because then you would just be like me too.
Oh, that's not gonna happen. That doesn't happen
I
in this
think
game.
it's.
I didn't think so.
Like sometimes that's the case, but I think that "we are the same" thing
Not always.
is
but it's
usually
been used a little bit more often in modern fiction recently.
Yeah, I think.
And I don't like it because of
I
the
think
fact
it's
that it
usually-
it ignores like
or-
who had a bigger social impact and had destroyed
Yeah.
more things.
Or rather, I think like the effective way to use it is, if you wanted to use it effectively, would be as a attempt at temptation, like trying to say like, what's really the difference between what you're doing and what I'm doing? Like we're very similar in our goals. You just have
I
to
know, but I
kind of
don't
see
like
things
it.
from my perspective. I don't like it either,
Yeah.
but more so just because it feels lazy because it's been overdone. I don't have a
I
problem
don't
with
think
it
it's lazy. I
conceptually.
think-
It's just it's retreading like very tired run. At the very least, if you're gonna do it, don't use the exact phrasing because the
Yeah.
exact phrasing
Yeah.
has become cliche.
Yes, Dragon. So he says he and Kiritsugu are opposites, but he says him and Shiro are the same.
Yeah.
So that's true. That happens.
I would like to state, I don't think I like it so much because people think it's old and cliche. Because personally, you can do a cliche really well with tropes. That's why they're tropes. I think my main problem with it is generally, it, like I said, it generally comes with like not doing enough of the moral dilemma to make it a temptation, because it's not a temptation if the character is actually just straight up evil. This one is not the case, potentially, because again, we haven't gone through it that much, but
Yeah.
Well,
a
so
lot
something,
of times they'll be like, we're the same, you and I, you should join us.
So-
Join
Yeah.
me in taking over the world. And you're like, no, you're not the same. The actions of the characters are completely different. Now, if they are similar, but like
Well,
with a different
oftentimes
lens,
it's
I
meant
like
to
that.
be. Oftentimes
but-
it's meant to be the villain misreading the hero character, but it
I
is
know, and I don't
meant
like
to
it
be
that
used
either.
as a temptation.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
It's not an
so-
effective temptation because it effectively
No.
never works, which is again part of the reason why I don't like it.
I like
Because
it better if they do that and it actually like has some sort of basis. I feel like a lot of times
if it
the
actually
author
has
doesn't
some
take
sort
the
of basis,
time-
then sure.
I don't think a lot of times the author takes the time to like basically establish a precedence for that dialogue to come up.
So
Which
they-
is my
Yeah.
problem.
there's
I mean,
something-
to go back to the fact that it's a cliche, I feel
Mhm.
like if you're gonna put in the effort, then you're gonna probably put in the effort to not phrase it with the exact same phrase that takes the reader out of the context, because then they're
Yeah,
just
but to be
thinking
fair-
about how they've heard this phrase a million times before,
Mhm.
and so they stop thinking about the actual story that you're doing, and they start thinking about, hey, you're using a cliche. Like that's my
yeah,
biggest
I can
problem
see
with
it
cliches
breaks
is-
the immersion a little bit
So for-
yeah.
in the story.
Yeah, in this case specifically, because he's not trying to tempt Shiro here. He tried to
No.
tempt Shiro in the first route,
Yeah.
and he's really disappointed that it doesn't work. But he doesn't-
Also, I will say it just as an aside, I'll give like a game like Fate more of a pass for
It's older.
it's both because it's older, but also because this is translated dialogue.
Yeah.
So like the original author likely
They
did
have
not
not
use
used
this
that
specific
phrase.
cliche. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is a cliche that came through the translation.
it's possible though. It's something similar, more
Mhm.
similar to like. you
It's
and I are
possible.
similar.
Yeah, I don't know what the original dialogue is, so I don't know if they were utilizing a Japanese cliche. I don't know if like how familiar that cliche is in Japanese literature either. So
The-
like
the-
I don't want to. It's hard to judge when there's so many factors I don't really know.
So, and something to keep in mind for Fate Stay Night, right? Because,
Hmm.
it is when you think about the whole thing, it's a huge character study on Shiro Emiya, right? Because,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and you kind of know how Shiro Emiya will react to things. You also know how Shiro Emiya actually feels about a lot of things.
Mhm.
Even like it's one of those cases of something like, oh, you know, he says he wants to be a hero. He says he wants to help all these people and do all these things. But then you get like his actual feeling. And remember, this is something that Archer got after him about in Unlimited Blade Works, right? It's not so much that Shiro himself actually likes what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's
I-
just doing it because he thinks that's, you know, he's doing it because he's like, oh, but I have to do that.
Mhm. I do agree that like to the point that when it is two sides of the same coin, then I do agree that that is like a better use of the trope. Like
yeah,
like
I
I
said,
s-
my only issue with that is most
Yeah.
authors that I have read, at least in the most modern 20 years, which I, could, and I haven't read every single fantasy book, especially in the last 10. So my
Yeah.
understanding is a lot of authors that I have read that are popular in the last 20 years, when they use that, it's kind of done a little lazy, with not a lot of the effort actually put in to show how
Yeah.
they're the same side. They're
I mean,
two
that's-
sides of the same coin, and
Yeah.
it makes me gross and upset because it's not accurate,
I mean, that's
because of the fact
kind
they
of-
didn't do the homework to
Yeah.
actually make it work.
So
I mean,
here's-
that's kind of the thing, right? Like, a lot of times, if people, like, cliches don't have to come hand in hand with being lazy, but a lot of the times people do use cliches because they're shorthand for what they want to convey without putting in the
and
groundwork to
this
convey it.
and when this is done well, it's a really interesting and good
Yeah.
emotional plot point. And you shouldn't be doing that on something that is an extremely
Yeah.
important
I definitely
emotional
think,
plot line.
like,
But
like
no,
taking a
here's the
taking a
trick.
step back from the cliche, I definitely do like stories where the hero and the villain represent two sides of the same coin. I think that's usually a very effective dynamic for storytelling. But you can do that without saying the "you and I are not so different" kind of thing,
Here's the
Yeah.
or
trick.
"you and I are the same."
Here's
What's
the
up, Red?
here's the trick
Yeah.
that Fates the Night's doing.
Mhm.
There was another character who was a villain sometimes. That is literally the "you are the same, you and I." He didn't say it out loud. I guess he actually did say it out loud.
Mhm.
But he didn't say it like
Are you
that, right?
talking about the other character that I think you are?
I'm talking about Archer.
Yeah, Archer said that. But Archer literally was him.
Yeah, for Archer, I would absolutely give it a pass because they are
Because
literally
they are
the same.
literally
person.
the same person.
No, no.
Like
that-
I don't chalk that up to being the cliche. I just think like there's no better way to say
Like,
it in
I
that
understand
case.
they're
Like
technically
we're
not the same person because they're from two different timelines.
yeah, they have
or
different
whatever.
experiences and stuff, but they are both Shiro Amiya. So
But
I will readily say that is not like
What I'm saying
in
is
the
that
same wheelhouse as the general cliche.
what I'm saying is that's the trick. The trick is that they have
Yeah.
a character who's literally the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like I said, like I'm talking about the cliche in a general sense. I don't really have any issue with like this
Hey,
game.
using it.
Yeah,
Because we
especially
haven't
because
figured out why he's using it or
yeah,
everything like that.
and even if it is like not a perfect use of it, I also give allowances for the fact that this has been translated. So
It's also part of basically
we might
casual
be missing some
conversation.
context.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
because it's not in like a serious high moment situation. They're not like in the middle of the final battle, and he's just like, "You were the same, you and I," and then you're like,
Yeah,
"No,
Yeah.
that's true.
except
Also,
they're literally at a Chinese restaurant and he's
Also,
eating
I
mapo
think
tofu while
that
talking about this.
half of what Kotomini is saying is specifically to annoy Shiro Amiya. So
Yeah.
I would not put him past the possibility that he is using the cliche exclusively just as a method of annoying Shiro.
we're having this whole conversation, but what if I do the thing where I click a button and he just explains it?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
that'd be great.
We can do this. Yeah, that's fair.
I feel my heart jump in my chest. For some reason, the priest's words twist and turn in my chest like a curse.
You know,
Oh.
I think the problem, Red, was just the fact that it triggered us. That the fact that the
Well,
Yeah.
it triggered you, to be fair. You're the big trigger.
Yeah,
on it.
I think it just kind of sparked a conversation that was kind of tangential to
Yeah.
what's actually happening on the screen.
continue. That's why I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I have no problem with this game using it.
Yeah, I'm not. I was more talking about it in general, not with this game specifically.
Like if the game had done it for Jay, it probably would have annoyed Jay if the game had done it whenever he was offering the grill to Shiro in the first.
That would have
except,
really
yeah.
pissed me off if he did it, but he didn't.
except
Yeah, that
it
would have been like a much more
Because that would have been
corny
like,
time,
no,
I
you're
guess.
not the same.
But
yeah.
And
It's-
also, there was no homework done to make you guys feel the same as like same characters. Same
But it
side,
would've-
different coin
it would have been wrong to use it
Mhm.
at that time though, because then Shiro would
It
be like,
would've.
then why did you want to use? Then why don't you just use the grill then if we're the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. But that would be funny if Kotomini is like, oh, you make a great point. Why aren't I just using the
Except,
grail?
except I guess another way to look at that situation in that same moment is that Kotamine already used the grill in the war before, and that caused the fire.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
So getting
It would have been a nice reveal, though. It's like, what makes you think I haven't?
but like
That would have been a nice
on the
reveal for
same
that.
hand, right? That would have
Yeah.
been kind of maybe that's the point. That's the whole reason he wants Shiro to use the grill. It's because he ended up, using it in the last war, and that caused a big explosion.
Mm.
So he wants Shiro to use the grill to be the, he's like, oh well, it's your turn since you're the same as me. You use the grill to cause a big explosion.
He might also just like this is his way of feeling better about himself. If he can convince himself that there's not really a difference between Shiro, who acts like a hero, and Kotamine, who very much doesn't.
I don't
Like
think
he
that's
could be using this
convince
as a
himself of anything.
means of self-justification.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I fight against the sudden vertigo and glare at him, and then. All right, who wants the?
I remembered what Shiro said about this guy. I cannot do that. I cannot
What is
perform.
It was a girl, I think. It was a lady, like Miss Dow or something.
Didn't
Oh,
she-
it's
but
it's
didn't
the,
like
okay.
didn't
got it.
Shiro say that he had
I'll
like
do
a
it. I did it.
okay.
Here, your mabu tofu. Old lady voice. It's fine.
Okay.
Miss Ba, it was Miss Ba.
Perfect.
Miss Ba set a second plate of mapo
Yeah.
tofu on the table, followed by a third.
She's been here for a while making this Chinese mapo tofu for decades, so she's got to be old, right?
Kotamine dips his spoon into the plate with a clink. I knew it. This guy ordered seconds in advance. ... I thought this would happen. ...
I love the expression on his face. Like him staring into Shiro's soul as he eats this.
Our eyes meet. Kotamine fixes me again with impressive gaze and asks,
Want some?
I do not! With a straight face, I gave him my firmest denial. He looks me in the eyes and eats the mapo tofu. We stare lovingly into each other's gazes.
He never breaks eye contact while eating the mofo tofu.
I leave Taishan. Kotamine didn't look like he had anything else to say, and I started digging into the mapo with gusto.
So I know we don't know what characters, but I know Taishan means mountain, and it's at a Hangzhou something, right? What was the name of the restaurant?
I don't know. You can go
No
back
one
in the
remembers,
video.
Never mind.
When I
wait.
left the restaurant,
What Yansai Guan means.
still feeling sour, he left with one last remark.
Oh, okay. There's a last remark. 1 second. Emiya, I have withdrawn from the war, but you and Rin are still masters. Sokin is coming. Cunning. Be cautious.
A warning, I suppose. Even if it sounded like he hardly cared. I suppose. Interlude.
Oh, interlude? Okay.
Interlude.
I guess
Interlude.
I keep like putting the thing aside because I'm like, okay, I guess I'll work on my article when it's not my turn, but maybe it's still my turn.
A breeze
Oh, it's
enters the
definitely your
damp
turn.
room.
I think I know where we are.
All right.
Why would it be his? Oh, two sets of footsteps come from the open door.
If it's so,
I think it's
Zoten.
Golden Boy. Golden Boy's gonna show up.
Man, is Golden Boy and Zoten going to talk to each other? Is that a thing that happens?
What is a
I don't
hurried
know, but
stomping?
I think last
All
time
right.
I saw someone in here, it was Golden Boy outside of.
I don't think that's true, Jay. That was the
No,
entire
last
route
time
again.
in the previous timeline, not in this timeline. This timeline, I think we've been here once as well, but I don't think he was in here.
I think it was Zoten in here last time in this route.
Yeah.
One is hurried stomping, while the other sounds like it's being pulled along. Come on, it's... Oh, I don't know. I guess it's him.
Is it?
Who's him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Red. Jesus Christ.
Come on, it's ready.
I mean, I personally don't know who it is.
You don't remember this fucking
I know.
scene at all?
Jay, how can you expect me to remember this stuff?
You know, it's not like it's your job or anything.
No, Jay, you're being a little unfair here.
I am being unfair. Continue.
First of all, if I played this route like 20 years ago, all right.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is that? Is that
Shinji.
is Shinji?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
That is Shinji. I forgot he has a deep voice. All right,
Okay, cool.
Jess, you actually still have lines.
Okay. Come on, it's ready.
There's a thud. The noise echoes through the dark, hidden room. Shinji Mato pushes the other person he roughly dragged to the room. Something is slithering and squirming on the floor. Shinji Mato knows what they are. They're the mysterious vile creatures that his grandfather, Zoken Mato, has been breeding. Shinji pushes someone into the room full of them.
There we go. Let's finish this quickly.
He speaks from atop the stairs. The chamber is full of creatures' musks. The moment any person
Almost
steps
back
foot
again.
into the room,
Yep.
they would be overcome by terror. But this person is an exception.
I'm
This-
overcome by terror.
The thing
In a different way.
shy away from the figure who just entered. They are afraid, or just sick of its presence. The unseen monsters refuse to approach. They writhe and tremble in a perimeter around the figure.
New buck. You still have 2 left, don't you?
The presence reacts to Shinji's voice. It creaks and scratches. The darkness billows and rolls as if eager to carry out the order.
Whatever it is.
Do what I say. Then you can go back. That's what you want, don't you?
There's no answer. Only the ear-grating chittering of the bugs fill the room.
Listen, we'll have to fight him sooner or later. If you keep being selfish, then you're the only one. You're the one who will have to fight him.
Shinji finishes. The figure trembles. It can't do that. The old man who Shinji calls his teacher won't allow it. But the figure knows that Shinji doesn't always follow his teacher's directions. Right now, he's filled with hatred for Shiro Emiya. His mind has long since lost any patience for rejection. The old man is keeping him away from the conflict for his own safety. But to Shinji, it's an unacceptable humiliation. After a long silence, a change occurs in the room. Another figure appears in a flash of light. The creature's presence is driven from the room by her appearance. Even these vermin of low intelligence know to fear her enormous monstrous aura.
Good. You can leave everything else to me.
Her body is slender and supple, her hair long enough to reach the floor. Clad in a single black garment, she is the servant rider. This is
Let me ask. Oh, that's.
oh,
not
no,
me.
Is that
yeah,
me?
this is Ryder, yeah.
Oh. Oh.
You did like a snake voice.
I know what voice I did. I have to ask Red a question. Give me a second.
All right. I'm opening up my cellular telephone and going to Discord and opening up Ren.
Yeah, I just gotta double check. Probably. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Let me ask you a question, Shinji. Will you only use me to protect yourself?
In the depths of the chamber, gazing up from the bottom of the pen, the dark servant inquires.
Yeah. I need you to keep me safe if anything crazy happens.
Shinji, a master once again, fails to contain his delight. He's so ecstatic that he blurts out an answer which can only be a lie. Interlude out. Woo! Yeah, interlude. Woo.
In case you thought that, they were gone. They're not.
Yeah. Oh
Puppy
well.
Kicker's still around kicking
By
puppies.
the time I leave the Chinese restaurant, it's nearly 4 p.m. I don't have any shopping to do, so I can just go home. Still, I can't
don't know
ignore
what
what Kotomine said. Caster's still
What was
alive.
that?
Accordingly,
I don't know either.
I have a feeling. Accordingly, people who are still falling into comas. And on top of that,
Which person that curses do you think it is, Red?
that is,
The
that what you
little
think?
one or the big one?
What do you think that is? Do you think that's cursing being censored?
No, I think it's someone who it's Shiro not paying attention to his surroundings and someone's talking to him.
I'm surprised how well I took the news that Kotomine was a master all along. Now that I think about it, we've been at odds for each other from the moment we met. Maybe somewhere in my mind, no, even on a more primal level, I sense that we would clash with each other. That he is my final boss. Think of the fate route.
Well, Red?
I mean, I am strongly assuming.
You think
It's gotta be
child?
Ilya.
It's gotta be the child, right?
I'm strongly
it has
assuming.
to be Ilya. There's no way it's Sakura that just shouts, "Hey."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Ilya, you're back.
Ah,
that's
man.
the only person who would show up in the shopping district.
Well, I mean, you're right, but you know, Sakura could have chased him down or something.
Yeah, but I don't think Sakura would shout, "Hey" at him.
Hey, yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
No, bitch.
Anyway, even Kotomie lost his servant. I know he wouldn't be careless. There is 3 masters left. The master of assassin, who is lurking every other temple. Archer's master, Tosaka. And...
Yeah. What are you spacing out, Bushido?
Floppers
Bitch!
was so loud the microphone in
Whoa.
Discord cut her off.
Yeah, you know it's not Sakura, because I don't think Sakura would have been, like, that persistent at yelling at him.
That's true.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch!
Whoa! Berserker's master, the little girl in front of me. Ilya? Where the heck did you pop out from? You scared me!
I didn't pop out. I've been calling your name this entire time, but you didn't notice me.
Huh? Oh. I did notice something ringing in my ear for a while.
You son of a bitch!
Wow, you mean all the way back since the shops?
Yeah, you were walking and looking really conflicted. Fuck, I know that word.
I know, I've heard about being conflicted before, she says.
I didn't want to interrupt you, so I called you from behind, but you just ignored me and kept going.
And if
Oh.
there's one thing Ilya hates, it's being ignored, you piece
Yeah, you bitch!
I was deep in thought. I didn't mean to ignore you.
Yeah, well, you did. You didn't come to the park. I waited for you a long time.
Ah, right.
Bitch ass.
We had an unsaid agreement to meet in the park this afternoon. Here I am, just...
Man, he's missing all of his appointments today.
He really is.
He's missing
Yeah,
all the...
first you missed it with Sakura, then you missed it with Ilya. Like, bro.
missing all the unsaid but highly hinted at appointments.
SMH.
I can't believe I forgot, even if Kotomine needed to talk to me. Sorry, I forgot. I'm really sorry, Ilya.
I won't forgive you that easily. I'm really mad, you know.
Ilya glares
fucking
at me
kill you.
grumpily. She'd do it too. She's crazy.
And the thing is, Shiro said would be totally okay with that.
If that's
Have
what
the
you want to
ability
do,
to do that.
if that's what you want to do, I won't stop you. You make your own choices in life, Ilya. He says.
Berserker, come here.
What should I do? I missed our appointment and made her wait. Of course she'd be upset.
Yeah, of course I'd be upset.
She won't forgive me unless I show her how sincerely sorry I am. So I.
Oh, is it a choice?
Oh God, wait.
Well, anyways, remember, your life hinges on how you apologize to me.
That's true.
I gotta figure out what gets the Ilya points.
Routes end with me. I think
Okay.
I'll have to.
My options
I
are
think she might
invite
like
her
the
over
first
as a
one, but I don't
guest,
know.
do what she wants to make it up for her, or convince her to let it slide. Well, I'm gonna say that convince her to let it slide isn't the best course.
I'm 11 years old, and I have a grudge.
Yeah. So, Here's the okay. So I'm of two minds. One is like
Mm-hmm.
I could say like do what she wants to make it up to her,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that has a high chance of success unless she asks for something unreasonable and then we say no and then she gets more grumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Invite her over as a guest might work, but also I don't know that that's what she wants anyways. And even if it is what she wants, it creates an awkward situation where like we have to explain to Sakura.
But Shiro could make her food.
That's true. That's true. It is his superpower.
Forget the swords.
Hmm. Do you think she wants to come over though?
Who? I mean, she might. It might be a good distraction. You know, you've ever heard? I've told you about the cats, right? Where sometimes the
Yeah.
best thing when dealing with cats is not to tell them no because they don't understand that, but rather to distract them with something else that they would also like.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying Ilya is a cat, but if I were to put peg an animal on a personality.
I won't lie.
Mhm.
Whenever Sesame does something that annoys me, I just like immediately go, like you know when she tries to get your when cats try to get your attention because they want like love and attention, right?
Hmm.
And when you don't necessarily want it, I just give her love and attention until she gets annoyed, and then she just leaves herself. I'm like, yeah, you're getting overstimulated, aren't you? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
that
Yeah,
is
you
true.
are.
I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day.
Don't worry, it's not like the consequences that you lose Ilya points and then she decides to kill you one of these days.
She's gonna decide to kill me if I don't get these Ilya points.
No, she might literally decide to kill you if you don't get Ilya points right now. She might even literally decide to kill you right now.
Yeah, she
No,
might.
no. She'll decide to kill you in like 5 choices.
Yeah. I don't feel like it's gonna cost me this turn. I feel like it's gonna cost me later. But I'm gonna try to invite her over as a guest.
That's wild, Pending.
Is the right answer though?
That's wild and crazy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know. She might be feeling down because I made her wait, but I still have a chance to cheer her up. Ilya, I have a suggestion.
This better be good.
Yeah, I'll apologize with my actions, not my words. Do you want to come over to my place? I'll make you some tea and treats.
Huh? You mean your house?
Where else would it be? There shouldn't be anyone there now. Oh, Saber won't attack you, don't worry. It isn't the park, but it would be nice to relax over tea sometime, don't you think? Saber, down. No killing this. No killing the little one.
That is kind of a good idea, but I don't know if I can intrude on your home.
Look at her blushing. We totally got the right points.
That isn't the point. You showed me your castle, remember? Now I'm returning the favor.
Oh yeah, she did kind of do that with the telepathy thing.
Okay, yeah, you did say that.
Ilya mutters as if persuading herself. Then she looks at me again.
Can I really come over to your house, though? I came here to kill you and Kitty Seeker, so should you really let me into your home?
Admittedly, it's not the smartest action I've done.
She asks me in an emotionless voice. ... I can't possibly know the significance of her words. This Einsborn girl came here to kill my old man. If the reason she's been after... It's the reason she's after my life, too. I've known that for a while now. Kiritsugu betrayed the Einsborns. Then he threw everything away to live out his days in this town. Until I became a master, I had no inkling of the sacrifices he made. I doubt Ilya can forgive Kiritsugu, and she probably sincerely means to kill me. But regardless, no, especially because of that, I think I should invite this girl to the Emiya house.
The fact that you want to kill me just makes me want to invite you to my house more.
You gotta see the real Emiya hospitality, you know? If you still want to kill me
Yeah.
afterwards,
Tell
what
if
can
I'm
you do?
smelling coffee or tuna.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with being masters. I want you to come over and enjoy yourself. I give Ilya a straight answer. ... She stops breathing for a second, looking shocked.
Thanks. I'm not calling you that.
Wow. Wow. You can't take away everyone's
Even though
character
you're
traits.
literally a brother.
You can't take away everyone's
Yeah.
character traits. She gives me a buoyant smile and hugs my arm.
I'm calling you a dumbass, like a good sibling should.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a second, Ilya. I'm going to talk to Saber. I roll up my
No!
sleeves and stare at the front door.
Good luck, Cito.
By the way, just to confirm, did we get the Ilya points?
Ooh, you think Ilya points were what was on the line there? Because they
Yes.
were.
Well, we did get the Illa point, but
No, we did get the Ilya points. Yeah,
Yeah, we
think-
did get
Yeah.
the Ilya point.
You think Ilya
Yeah.
points is what was really on the line here? You may not
I don't
notice
think
this.
Ilya points was really on the line there because I know kind of what was probably gonna happen.
I don't know if
Oh
you can...
wait, was there a world in which we could have gotten Sakura points instead?
Yeah, there's definitely a world where we could have died horribly.
Oh,
I don't know.
Sakura points. Yes, that's what it was,
I
Pedro.
don't-
Definitely, and it wasn't anything else potentially.
I don't know if
Wait,
you know
wait.
this, but this one's kind of weird with how it's going.
Is okay. Wait, did I push us towards a bad end?
No,
Well, you gave us
no, we're
Ilya
just
points.
shocked that you didn't pick the bad end.
Oh, okay.
You see,
And it
Pending.
technically doesn't have to be a bad end. It's a potential bad end, you know?
Did you look it up?
I think so.
Mi-
I think I know which one it is. I think I've seen.
Why is it? Can you tell me what would have happened otherwise? Or
All right,
This. No,
So-
I don't want to.
I can say one of those answers would have killed us depending on the previous choice we made.
Oh, okay.
The other answer might have just killed us. I don't know. I couldn't
Huh.
say.
I kind of want to see them.
Of course you do.
I do too, but
Well,
that's
we could save here and we could go backtrack to the wrong choice, play out that bad end, and then come back here.
That's the
we
stream for
haven't
another
had a
time.
bad end in a while, you know.
Well, you chose to
But-
get
It
the
is
good.
still.
You chose a good end, so we shouldn't go back.
There's plenty of choices that we can get killed in, you know.
I mean, we're still locked into like the good route. I'm just saying, like, we could do a side quest and play the bad route, and then
Yeah,
reload.
cheers
Yeah,
to me
but
on a
Red
wave.
doesn't want to.
Red
Red
He's
is
being
boring.
Boring.
One of these days we'll do that bad ending, the bad ending stream. One of these days.
Oh, I'm gonna be in so many of those.
Yeah, no.
With encouragement
you're
like
gonna
that,
be in basically every single one.
I need to do whatever it takes to convince Saber to approve of this visit. Oh yeah, Heaven's Feel has the most go left instead of right and die situations.
Hmm.
X
Jess.
_ Cha.
I must firmly decline.
And she shoots me down within 1 second. I get how you feel. I know exactly what you're saying. You think inviting a master, Berserker's master no less, into my home base is suicide. I know. I understand that very well, but still.
No, you do not understand, Shiro. This is Ilya's Veal we're talking about. A master of her caliber will be able to expose all of this house's weaknesses, and she would have no difficulty destroying the bounded field. And you would invite her in? This is more than entering alliance then. You're drinking poison of your own will.
Yeah, but I can promise that Ilya won't do anything. Plus, she didn't bring Berserker with her, and she says that she won't fight because the sun's down. Right now, she's just a girl, so I don't think you need to nitpick her like that.
Gender has nothing to do with it. To begin with, what have you been doing with her behind my back? Did you forget that she tried to kill you? How can you show sympathy for her? Decency is one thing, but this is sheer idiocy.
Oof, but you'll see she's a good kid if you talk to her. She still doesn't understand morality, so we just need to teach her the difference between good and evil.
How naive! You would trust the sport of The Einsburn Master? Their clan exists only to acquire the Holy Grail. I would know, I served them once. She will break any promise to you in an instant.
I'm definitely not traumatized because of the last time I served them.
It's true she's not on this route. But she would in Fate Zero. No, she won't. That's going too far, Saber. Ilya is Ilya. I don't know what the Ironburns are like, but don't lump her with them. I still say quietly.
The text is so small. It's like it's getting smaller and smaller.
Indeed.
I'm gonna
What
assume
you
it's because
say
he's using a
is
smaller
correct,
voice.
Shiro.
Then Saber.
Though I must say, your voice was so meek. You were not persuasive in the least.
It's because of how angry she is. Is that so wrong of me?
Very well. I understand. At this rate, you will be forced to use a command spell. You trust Ilya's veil, and I trust you.
Saber.
But I will not meet her. I cannot guarantee that I will keep my composure if I see her face to face. And my presence would only put her on guard.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Then what are you going to do?
I will stand by in the guest room I used before. Do not worry. I will come running at the first sign of danger.
Okay. Sorry, Saber. This is,
I know. I'm the one who told you about Kyutsugu's connection to the Holy Grail War. So I should have been prepared for this eventuality.
Saber sighs and goes off to the guest room. ... That makes sense. Saber was Kiritsugu's servant last time. I wouldn't be surprised if she realized Ilya's relationship to Kiritsugu. Oh,
So this is Shiro.
Ilya enters the house timidly despite her spirited greeting. I'll make tea first. Come on. The living room is in the way.
Okay, so
Oh.
was a blah blah blah.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, it was like you're in a weird situation where like you were talking, but Discord was cutting you out every other word.
Oh.
Discord hated you again.
Yeah,
Discord hates my voice. It decided that my voice is nice.
it is funny too because I could hear you saying your lines, but it was like a word in between each word would get cut out, and then your get cut off too. So you heard like the first part of your
I see. I turned off noise suppression too.
Are you turning away from your microphone?
No,
Mm.
it hates me.
It does.
You should beat it
It
up.
believes that my voice is noise to be cancelled.
Chat, you need to tell Discord to stop bullying ploppers. Please
It's
and thanks.
being voicist. Okay. Oh, you have a Little Floyd Hall. It's a really Japanese building, just like I heard.
Ilya gawks in every direction as she walks. ... Well, it must be a pretty unusual sight for her since she lives in a castle. Yeah, we don't have one in floors in the castle, she says. Here's your tea. At first I was gonna make you black tea, but I'm not good at it. Plus I can't measure up to what you have at home anyway, so I went with Japanese tea. If it's too bitter, just let me know. I can dilute it. I hold out a second cup of hot water. I use the best green tea I have, so there shouldn't be any complaints about the flavor. It's just a matter of whether she prefers bitter or sweet tea.
Thanks, Shiro.
Ilya sits down properly and takes a nervous sip of the tea. Ilya freezes. Figures.
I went tongue is out. I don't think she liked it.
I went out of my way, but maybe I should have just made her milk tea or something. Sorry, it must be bitter. Don't force yourself to drink it. I'll make you a new one.
Huh? No, that's not it. The tea was very well brewed. I know that word.
Ilya bows and compliments me in the traditional manner. I wonder where she learned to do that.
You know a lot of words, Ilya.
Shit, who taught me?
The
The
maids, obviously.
yeah,
There are maids?
I have maids. She says that's crazy. Then little by little, she
have
starts.
Yes, you do. We talked to them for quite a long time when you were sick.
Shit!
Then little by little, she starts sipping the tea. Dot dot dot. I won't stop her if that's what she wants. Along with the tea, I present a collection of well-regarded Japanese sweets.
Bitch, who's paying them?
Obviously, the family.
Well, they're also Einsburns. Well, they're homunculus.
Yeah, they're Einsburns. So
They're
you know,
They're homunculus, so
did they mention that? I don't think they mentioned that, Red.
they're
Stop
homunculus.
spoiling things.
I don't think it's a spoiler to call them homunculus.
I don't think it was mentioned.
They were called dolls before.
They were called dolls. You're right. Besides, I don't think Pending's here, so it's fine.
I'm pretty sure they're called the maids homunculus.
I don't think they did.
It's whenever Gilgamesh killed.
Pending is here. Look, see, even he's saying he doesn't remember.
It's
them being
when
called
Gilgamesh
dolls.
killed them in the Unlimited Blade Works route.
Hmm.
Maybe you forgot
might
that
have been asleep,
Ilya killed them, and that well, that's guess it's possible actually. Once the tea
I might
time
have
is
been
over,
asleep during that one. Remember, that was the one. I think that was a stream where I took the
but that was before.
my
That was
sleepy medicine.
that was after the Archer fight. This is before the Berserker.
I think
fight.
I was really fixated on everything else that happened during that part, as opposed to the fact that they were dolls.
Mm-hmm.
Once tea time is
But
over.
also, being a doll
Well-
doesn't mean they're a homunculus. Jeez. They
Well,
could have been
first of all-
robots or something.
First of all, I don't think it matters because I don't think it's a spoiler. Because me calling them homunculuses isn't gonna really change anything, storyline wise. Second of all, if it is a spoiler, there's something I can do about it that is so ingrained into the entire Fate media that Einsburns have homunculuses. That is just the thing that happens whenever you mention an Einsburn.
Mm-mm.
You watch Fate Strange Fake. You see someone step onto the screen. You're like, oh look, there's an Einsburns homunculus. Yeah, that's the whole thing about the Einsburns is that they have homunculuses. It is literally their
I thought
identity.
The whole Heinsburn thing was about curses.
No.
No.
Once tea time is over, Ilya wants to explore the house. Sure, it isn't very interesting though.
I just want to see. I knew as soon as I came in that it has no magical value, so you can just show me around.
That's true.
Basically, it's boring.
It's true. The Einsburns has homunculuses. The Tosakas have gyms, and Matos have bugs. That is just what everyone knows because it's so built into Fate lore. Like you play something that's not Fate Stay Night, you're like, bugs, Matos, homunculus, Einsburn, Tosaka, poor.
Tosaka poor.
And so I take Ilya on a,
Surely all the chairs have to be at some value, which has under.
I take Ilya on a walking tour of my
I
house.
think you have to find
giving
someone who
her
wants to
the
buy
running
all those
commentary.
chairs, you know?
There's a real chair market out there. The chair fanatics, the chair
Oh,
conventions.
This is kind of before the internet, so it might be
It's
harder
more
to find people who
spacious
want
than I
chairs.
expected. You've got glass windows lying one side of the hallways. Isn't that bad if someone attacks you?
For
For
instance,
instance. Wait, this is your room? I can't believe someone actually lives in here. It's small.
for instance,
Bro, you live like this?
This is the backyard? Japanese mages have it tough. You can't grow anything in a tiny garden like this.
for instance.
She said
I know
how
what
poor
this
he is.
is a dojo, right? Grandfather told me it's a place where barefoot savages swing swords at each other.
For instance.
This is the
I
best scene
I
ever.
Hope I'm capturing Ilya.
You're doing great.
You're doing a great job.
No, I don't want to see your shed. That's a place for servants to use.
Ilya, that's my real house. That's where I live.
Peasant!
For instance.
That's where I train.
Peasant!
That-
She sure has a lot to say about it all. Still, it looks like she's having fun.
Hey, what's next? We haven't been over there. Come on.
Ilya, we don't go there in this game. But that's a
Well,
room
it's too
that we
late.
don't
Come
open.
over here. No,
She
no, no,
hears-
no, no.
She hears me a log. Fine. This is the back part of the house. We haven't used it in the last few years, so don't mind the dust.
The last time I saw this place was in Unlimited Blade Works.
Actually, I think the last time she
You're
saw this
shouting
place was
silently?
Fate. She was too dead in the Limited Blade Works.
Oh, right. Oop. Well,
Ilya-
no, this is the last time you saw it.
Oh.
I didn't see it.
Ilya runs down the hallway, shouting excitedly. Whew.
Oh, are we talking about the place that
Damn, though.
that Rin was living in?
Mhm.
No, she was living in the other house.
Yeah, because Sakura's currently living in that room, so
Mm.
I don't know why she's so happy to be here, but that alone makes it worth the trouble. But in the middle of it, Ilya settles down and she looks through the rooms. As she looks through the rooms, maybe she's tired. Ilya goes through the rest of the house without saying a word. I give her the remainder of the tour, and we're back in the living
Hey,
room.
Luigi's one.
That's all. There's a separate guest house, but we'll have to skip it today. Saber's sleeping in there. From behind, she looks dispirited. Oh, is she upset she didn't find Kiritsugu?
Huh.
Ilya? What's wrong? Are you tired?
No, your place is just really fucking small. Yeah, a little. There's no one here.
When she turns to look at me, she looks a little like a little girl her age. She's just Ilya, not a master.
Bitch, you just realized that now? I came here for revenge, but I'm sad that there's no one here to take revenge on.
She
I
murmurs
was
to
really
herself.
hoping to get in at least one kill while I visited you.
I just want to kill one person. God. Is
That's
that
so
much to
wrong.
ask for?
Jay, it's because of the gems. Gems cost money, as you may or may not know.
I know. I'm just saying. You don't think
Hi,
Scary
Sesame.
found a way to embezzle funds?
She
Sesame is
Sesame.
also... My cat is also disappointed. She was promised a killing, and she got none.
The cat's like, I want to murder. Well,
Yeah.
she murmurs to herself. Silent tears fall down her cheeks.
I love
She
it.
really wanted to kill someone. It's weird. I'm crying. There isn't anything to be sad about or scared of.
Ilya looks sincerely puzzled. ...
Hmm.
There's a reason, of
Bitch, I
course.
couldn't kill.
The person she resented for years isn't here in this house. She came here with only vengeance and murder on her mind and missed her chance to achieve the closure. Ilya's Phil von Einsburn. She has her reasons for wanting to kill me and Kiritsugu.
Sesame.
And that would be...
Sorry.
Let's go, Shito. I should go home before the sun sets. We'll end up fighting unless we say goodbye before it's nighttime. I'll have to call Berserker on you.
Ilya states that fact with a smile. What should I say to
I
that?
will call him on you.
Yeah, I'll walk you to the park.
You sure know how to treat a lady. I'm just smacking Sesame's butt right now.
Her smile is so innocent. Ilya runs to the front door like nothing happened. Her silver hair is swaying.
That's enough butt pats. She's slapping her
And-
tail in my face now.
That's the third time I said farewell to her. My footsteps feel heavy on the way home. I take my time, as if walking through a familiar town and streets for the first time. ... I have a lot to think about. And I've been made to realize how important Ilya is to me. Pops, should Ilya and I fight each other as masters? Or should I convince
I
Ilya
say
to
out
quit this war?
loud in front of Ilya.
Careful.
The Mockeries and Einsburns have an especially deep obsession. They have sought the Grail for 500 years and 1,000 years, respectively. That's what Kotomine said. Is there a way to pull Ilya away from the people who have been after the Holy Grail for such a long time? No, before even that. Right now, I don't know how to set her free from her desire for vengeance. I return to the
I'm watching, I
Emiya
can't
house.
explain why.
The sunset bathes the town in twilight. Okay, I need to get my head back on straight. I clap my cheeks to clear my mind. I have to deal with Ilya and Shinji eventually, but the top priority now is stopping Castor from attacking any more people. I won't let the tragedy of 10 years ago repeat itself. That's why I decided to be a master and fight with Saber. Sakura's shoes are at the entrance. Given the time, she must be back from club practice. Barely missing Ilya.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised they didn't meet up.
I'm home. Oh, Sakura, you're asleep. I find Sakura asleep in the living room. She must be tired from her club activities. She's slumped over the table. Rather, she's lying in suspine. Suspine? Suspine?
It's a spine.
Suspine.
I'm gonna double check it.
On the tatami floor. She must be exhausted.
Supine, apparently.
Supine.
Fuck you too.
She would be going to school and club practice right after getting sick and helping me on top of that. You work yourself too hard, Sakura. I cross the living room, taking care not to wake her up. Then, I bring a blanket from a bedroom. Here, you'll catch another cold if you don't cover up. I gently drape it over her, so as not to disturb her. And
Sorry, Sesame. Hi.
Sakura looks up dreamingly at me, as if she's not quite here. ... Something
Oh, they're
something's
both correct.
different
Cool.
about her. It's like she isn't the Sakura I know, who laughs and helps me in the kitchen, wearing an apron. There's something almost erotic about her that I've never seen. Sakura, I brought you a blanket. I make excuses, failing utterly to hide how bothered I am. Suddenly, something white coils smoothly around my neck. ... She's close enough to me that I can feel her breathing. Her fingers caress my neck, and her feminine body fills my vision, meeting no resistance. Sakura, hold on! I can't breathe properly nor form a sentence.
Sorry, Sesame noticed that this is happening and she's currently trying to get my attention. Hi, Sesame.
Sakura isn't fully awake. Her drowsy, almost intoxicated gaze is proof enough. So I should put a stop to this right now and pull away from her. I can't take my eyes off her body. I watch the way her hair flows down her neck. I'm drawn to it by the I'm drawn in by the yearning gas escaping her lips, by her bosom straining against her shirt. She went and grew up before I knew it, and now she's right in front of me. It's a dizzying sight. Why are her eyes like that?
Bitch ass.
we got
Sleepy.
Yeah, you gotta do it more sleepily.
Ah. How do I say bitch ass sleepily?
Bitch ass.
Yeah, like that. That way. I've been voicing Ilya for too long.
Yeah.
Her hands around my neck grow a little firmer. Her face draws close. My will to resist slips away, captivated by those charming lips. ... My rational mind skids to a halt. Everything I forbid myself from thinking or noticing, all that boring, useless common sense crumbles away. Sakura? My heart pounds in thunderous rhythm. The beat is so palpable, it's almost painful. I can't think anymore. I'll just...
Well, you're back?
Discord said no to
I
that.
like
did.
that.
Discord did not
I'm gonna
pick
assume
that up.
that the stream picked it up.
Oh yeah, this.
So at least the stream got it.
Don't worry, chat. That's stream exclusive stuff just for you. I leap into the air. With
Not
speed
even
and
the people in the stream get to hear it.
with speed and
That's how
agility,
exclusive it is.
unlike anything I've ever achieved before, I stick the landing on the table.
Did he like flip Sakura into the air while doing that? What was the
I have no
what was the
idea.
physics of what just happened? Sakura flies into the air, lands like into the table, severing her side.
However,
Her
you
back.
shouldn't stand on the dining table.
Saber's like, wow, that was a great dodge. That was great. Right. I just moved on impulse. I sheepishly get down from the table. As for Sakura,
Hmm.
the arms she had around me are splayed out on the floor, and she's fast asleep again.
Shiro, you look quite flushed. Are you alright? You also seem unsettled. Is something bothering you?
So it's kind of funny now because we're joking that she got like slammed into a wall or whatever, but what actually happened is that she just like face planted to the ground, still asleep.
Yeah, that
She's
seems to be
got-
the case.
She got dropped. Drop it like it's hot, and then he did a flip in the air before landing on the table.
Well, that's why I'm thinking, like, the physics of this flip, given their proximity to each other, I'm pretty sure he, like, kicked her, like, into the chin, like, pushing her back. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, how did this not hurt her?
Well, she's asleep.
Not really.
Yes.
Let's take this to the dojo.
But is she concussed now?
I want to let Sakura rest. So let's spar until dinner. Saber's actually kind of funny.
I commend your initiative. I am ready to fight thanks to yesterday's rest. So let's prepare for tonight's battle.
Saber goes off to the dojo without questioning my suspicious behavior. Saber's like, Shiro, I'm so proud. Let us go battle in the dojo. Anyway, I'm safe for now. Saber may not have noticed, but I'm glad that the situation didn't go any further because I couldn't have resisted her on my own. That is, if I laid a hand on Sakura while she was half asleep, the guilt would drive me to kill myself right here. Seriously.
Good to train, but you should do it in moderation. Jamming a finger is painful enough, but people aren't supposed to nearly break bones during practice.
Oh, Sakura, can't you wrap the bandages a little slower?
No. Of course it hurts, but if I don't do that, it's going to swell. Consider this your just desserts for being so careless.
Ugh. Sakura tapes my middle fingers tightly. She does it skillfully. She probably sees a lot of sprained fingers in the Kyoto Club. Still, she could be gentler about it.
Goes for you too, Saber. If you're more skilled than Shiro is, shouldn't you be more careful with him? He's bruised all over, so he can't even take a bath.
Sakura, I should note that Shiro requested this. All I did was give him the intensity he asked for. And Shiro, you bear some responsibility for this as well. You should not have asked me to spar with you if you're going to be so unfocused.
Saber looks at me, displeased. Oof. I don't have any excuse for that.
Are you not feeling well? It's not very like you to enter a dojo when you're distracted.
Exactly. What was going through your head? Even with the sword in your hand, you kept staring off into the distance. I didn't feel any drive from you at all.
Sakura was on my mind, but I obviously can't say that. The memory alone is enough to speed up my heart.
Does it still hurt somewhere?
Worried, Sakura leans in slightly. No, I'm fine. I just have indigestion because I ate too much. So, if you'd make me some tea, that would really help. I spluttered and backed away from Sakura.
Alright, I'll make tea then.
Sakura stands up to go to the kitchen and counter. That almost gave me a heart attack. The sight of her sleeping in the living room is still burned into my memory. So, having her come so close makes me feel really self-conscious. Would you like some tea? Oh, I guess that's still her.
Would you like some too, Saber?
Yes, I'll have it warm, please.
Sakura briskly makes this tea. I should be used to seeing her from behind, but for some reason it feels so fresh. Ugh. Damn it, where's my mind going? Saber's right. I've been acting off for a while. Just seeing Sakura is enough to remind me of her sleeping form earlier and those soft lips. Ugh, damn, I'm pathetic. She's precious family to me, and someone who looks up to me. Why am I seeing her this way now? I'm supposed to sister zone her. ... Shit. I know damn well why. Sakura's pretty. I've noticed that for a long time. But even knowing that, I've tried to interact with her and her alone as senpai. I like Sakura. Before I knew it, I started taking her presence for granted. It gave me comfort.
Yeah, you've been taking it for granted.
Not in a romantic sense, mind you. I've never wanted to be physically intimate with her. I know she's a girl, but I wasn't conscious of her as a member of the opposite sex. Except, it isn't because I don't think she is, but rather, I was just trying not to see her that way.
Hello? Here's your tea.
Yeah. Thanks, Sakura.
Welcome. Thank you for making dinner.
Sakura smiles happily. Just that is enough to cheer me up. It seems like she really enjoyed the pork meatballs with grilled vegetables that I made for dinner. Sakura sets down Saber's cup of tea, then returns to her seat at the table. Saber accepts the green tea, looking content to have tea after dinner.
Thank you. How is Taiga doing, by the way? I haven't seen her around lately.
Huh? Oh, Fujide called earlier and said she won't be coming tonight. I didn't ask for details, but she said she was visiting the hospital. We're still trying to write her out of the story.
I see. She's familiar with your habits, so I was hoping to talk to her about it more. You've been acting questionably. I suppose we'll have to postpone your training for now then.
Are you saying I'm so beginner after training the last couple of days?
Of course, our training today has been only to gain an appreciation of what you are physically capable of. Next, I will think of ways to help you survive using your own abilities.
Oh, that sounds like it's gonna be tough.
Yes, you may find the training severe. So far, we have only been warming up.
Damn. Really? I don't know whether or not to be grateful to Fujine for not coming over tonight.
What are you sighing for? This is for your sake. Sakura?
Saber looked at Sakura. Huh? I follow her gaze. Oh no. ... Sakura's breathing is labored. Sakura? I rush over and grab her by the shoulders.
Is something wrong?
You, stupid! You're pushing yourself without telling us again! Actually, she isn't. Sakura's shoulders aren't warm and she doesn't look tired. She just stares at me, confused. Huh? You look like you're just feeling sick again.
No, I'm fine. I just fell asleep for a few seconds. Like I'm
Chuck-
sleep sitting.
She chuckles sheepishly. Oh, don't scare me like that. I thought your cold came back.
Sorry, I've been feeling sleepy all day, so my eyes start to close as soon as I relax.
Yeah, I did see you napping earlier this evening. If you're tired, just go lie down. I'll clean up the rest.
I'll take you up on that. Thank you.
Sakura gives me a slight bow of thanks and leaves the living room. She looks steady on her feet, so maybe she really didn't get enough sleep last night. Wouldn't that be crazy, Saber? Wouldn't that be crazy? The moon wanes. A strong wind brings clouds that cover its pale brilliance.
Saber is currently asleep.
Dang. Well, tell Saber to wake up.
Saber's currently
We
asleep.
have patrolling to go do.
I don't want to bother her.
I step us outside quietly to let Sakura rest. It's 10 p.m. We're starting our patrol early to make up for yesterday. After we beat Castor, I got complacent, and that led to more innocent casualties. If she's still alive and going after more civilians, then I need to settle this for good tonight. We go down the hill and arrive at the intersection. The question is where to go from here.
Hero, I sense a servant.
Are they close, Saber?
Distance is of no concern. Even taking your speed into account, we can catch up to them in about 5 minutes if we hurry. What are your orders, Master?
Saber's asking me whether we should pursue or observe the enemy. I don't even need to think about it. Let's go. Lead the way, Saber. We will myrtleize them. Saber starts running. It looks like she's headed east toward the big bridge connecting Miyama and Shinto. ... Exclamation point. The instant I step foot into the park, I'm assailed by a nauseating aura. The air feels tainted. A rotting odor reaches my nostril. Ugh, ugh. Just being here is enough to turn my stomach. Light dizziness and a discomfort in my throat tears at my consciousness.
Shiro, over there.
Ugh. I fight down the nausea and look across the park. There I see Rin Tosaka, by the way.
Oh, right! I exist! Emiya?
Tosaka and
I don't know
Archer,
what voice, but I'm trying.
their backs to us, and
You got this.
Zoken Mato.
Oh, okay. It seems we have visitors.
That old man, Zoken Mato. ... One look is enough to understand the situation. Tosaka and Zoken are fighting. Dozens of small, indistinct things are scattered at Tosaka's feet. Several times their number surround Archer. Zoken must be using some kind of magecraft to attack them.
Is this still Zoken?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rin's not on the screen.
if it isn't the Master of Saber. Well, good heavens. The Tosaka girl is a smart one to have reinforcements at the ready.
Obviously not. Archer and I are enough to hold you down and make you spill your guts. That's just an observer. He has nothing to do with me.
Tosaka stays focused on Zoken, not paying us a second thought. Or so I expected.
Is this supposed to be me and her brain? The brain?
Yes. Oh, you're doing that thing, A thing.
Oh, okay, hold on. A thing.
I didn't know she could. Wait, has she done this before?
Well, it's
I don't know. I think this might be a flashback.
come on, it's not a flashback.
It's not a flashback.
Oh, right, it's teleport. Oh, whatever. What the heck are you doing here at a time like this? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
See, Pinning, it's like in Dragon Ball Z when Goku is all broken and when they're fighting Vegeta and he just suddenly is able to do telepathy with Krillin out of nowhere.
Right, and then later he can
Remember,
read
Rin is the
Krillin's
favorite
mind, but
character.
then never again.
Yeah, that one time.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like Krillin is the thing. Maybe Goku's mind is just connected with Krillin's mind.
She hisses at a fresh round of complaints at me.
Hero,
I know, this isn't the time to fight Tosaka and Archer. I feel danger from the old man, just as Tosaka won't take his eyes off him. Or her eyes off him. He's a monster that lives off human blood. A
For
descendant
6 generations.
of the Makuri trying to acquire the Holy Grail, and the person who made Shinji into a master. I can't stand aside and let this fight play out. It's true, the rules of Fate Stay Night. As the Arthur's Mary Sue, Rin can do anything. She just has to blunder every once in a while.
I hope to keep this a secret, but you leave me no little choice. I doubt I can survive a battle against 2 servants after all.
The cane in his hand rings out. With a thud, he plants his arcane-looking cane to the brick ground. And instantly, something that should be dead appears to defend the old man. Castor? Damn it, she really is alive.
stand back, Shiro. That thing is Castor, yet not Castor. Its appearance and abilities remain, but I don't feel a soul giving it thought.
It's a zombie!
It is merely an imitation wearing Castor's corpse.
It's a zombie!
Saber steps forward, invisible swords at the ready.
Impressive, Saber. You figured out my puppet in a single glance. No wonder Shinji and Ryder didn't stand a chance.
She says, it's still you. Damn.
Just as Castor fell to you with little resistance, I doubt Archer would fare much better.
Is that all you have to say? You have done more than deceive us. Though we may be foes, Castor was a heroic spirit chosen to be a servant. You must be prepared for the consequences of humiliating her corpse.
Now, I simply picked up something that was no longer in use.
Ooh.
You might consider that abhorrent, Saber. But I have something even more fiendish in store for you.
This is sounding a lot like
You,
necromancers in D&D.
you are the supreme servant. That makes you a far greater prize to break than this pile of bones. I will feed your flesh to my worms and give you a fate-stay night just like her corpse.
Which one is this?
That's
I
right.
get it.
Archer.
Uh,
That's
that-
Archer.
I
You're
can't-
Archer, sorry.
Oh,
can't-
this is
that was
Archer?
100% Archer.
Ryder's not here.
He popped up in the screen. He has to be
Yeah,
Archer.
yeah.
It's Archer.
You wrench.
I love it when people can't read. It's great.
Why so angry?
Why so
Servants
serious?
are ultimately tools to be used as the Lord sees fit. It is no different from being bound by command spells after death. Why, you should thank me for turning you into mindless puppets.
Both servants charge. As if an unspoken agreement, Saber and Archer race forward to cut down the cackling fiend. Two-bladed gusts descend upon Castor. The result was obvious from the start. Castor can't beat Saber. Even if Zokin pulls up her strings, her disadvantage is still clear. Unscathed by Castor's Madescraft, Saber finishes off her opponent for the second time. The dead servant husk collapses. Saber stands over Castor's remains, observing her final moments. She makes absolutely sure that Castor is gone, back from whence she came, so that her corpse will never be misused by a mortal mage.
Archer!
That's Tosaka's voice.
Thanks. Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks, Gabe.
I turned to see that Zokin had disappeared. He must have sacrificed Castor as a distraction to aid his escape. But
I don't know.
It's Grandpa.
Is that me?
I'm
I'm
assuming.
gonna guess it's Grandpa.
Saber saw it coming and was ready for Castor. Archer was never after Castor to begin with. He was focused on her puppeteer instead.
That's enough.
Without hesitation, he cleaved through Zokin's body.
You think that's gonna work?
Zokin's upper body crumples to the ground.
Oh my!
I hear a slithering sound. The old man, missing his body from the waist down, slithers along the ground, leaking some gruesome substance.
You're finished, mage. I've been around long enough to know that fiends like you need to be dealt with quickly.
Archer's short swords cut upward in a second arc. That'll finish Zokin. No matter how immortal he is, he'll die if you crush his head. He was already on the verge of death anyway. Without natural healing abilities like those of a servant, severe wounds hasten his death by the second. Archer goes for a killing blow to make absolutely certain the mage is dead. Huh? No, he tries to, but freezes in his tracks. ... Archer isn't the only one who senses it. Everybody here does. Tosaka and Saber, Archer and I. Even the dying Zokin trembles in astonishment at its sudden appearance. The park becomes inky black. The damp air freezes over instantly. Even my pounding heart begins to slow. Something bad is nearby. I have to run. I can't be around it. My body understands this even better than my brain, but it rejects my command to flee. It knows that running is futile. It rules out escape as an option because there's no getting away once you run into that thing. ... I tremble. My paralyzed neck begins to move. My eyes track to the park's entrance. There. Stands a shadow.
Oh? Oh, is this what you guys are talking about?
There
stands a shadow.
Who's gonna voice the shadow?
Don't worry about the shadow. It's not really
I don't think the shadow has a voice. I don't think.
It screeches. It's like Hercules.
Space twists. I like to believe that I'm hallucinating, that I'm losing my grip on reality due to extreme distress. Whatever that is, I've never seen anything like it. The shadow stands there, upright and ethereal.
Ethereal.
I know. It seems like
You dare say ethereal when you know? You
I know.
Bitch.
You see, Jay, unlike other words, this word actually comes up a lot.
Uh-huh.
It seems, but I also knew it would trigger you. It seems like enough to be blown away by a breeze. I have a message from Jay King Plays. But its gravity is more commanding than anything else here. It has no intellect, no reason. It isn't even a living creature. The black shadow stays where it is, piercing the night like a skyscraper. And for some reason...
Don't make me play the Australian accented Latin on you. I swear I'll do it.
I find the sight nostalgic. Impossible, says somebody. Oh, I guess it's fucking old guy.
Well,
Impossible!
I hear a hoarse, wizened voice. The only
I
person
guess
who
he's
manages
probably
to talk
dying. I guess
is
it's
the
more like-
dying old man.
Impossible! Impossible! Inconceivable!
Inconceivable.
This cannot be!
He crawls away, wailing. Zokimato flees from Archer's sword and leaves the park as fast as he
You
can.
keep saying that word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
It isn't because he had stamina to spare. It's simple. His wholehearted fear of the sinister shadow was enough to whip his wasted carcass into action. ... Nobody can move. Tosak and I tremble. Saber and Archer are frozen still, as if mesmerized by something. It's a monster as the deep sea. And in the complete stop sudden world, only the shadow sways. And for the first time, it shows signs of having a will. It has no eyes, no limbs, no body. And yet the shadow stretches out from its feet. It casts a long, long shade under the moonlight. Slowly, it turns to point at Tosaka like a snake that's just discovered prey. ... Tosaka can't move. She hasn't noticed the change in the shadow. Saber's too far away. Archer starts running. The shadow stretches. Suddenly, and without warning, it covers dozens of meters. Saka, look out! I frantically shove her aside. That's you,
Yeah?
Tosaka. Yeah? I can't hear her voice. The instant I push Tosaka, something incomprehensible swallows me. I hear splash and feel something crushing my body. So my hunch wasn't wrong. A torrent of liquid having a dump truck emptied on me submerges me from head to toe. I'm in a deep
How
ocean
wild
now.
would it be if he actually dies here, and for the rest of this route, we're focused on like someone else?
That would
That's
be
wild. Wouldn't be
crazy. But it's hot. It's way too hot for seawater. It's boiling coal tar. You know, that's why Kotomine says you're the same, you and I. Because now we play as you know, Kotomine Kirei.
Oh my god, I would hate that.
It's boiling coal tar. It sticks to my skin.
wasn't talking to Shiro. He was actually talking to us
The reader.
from
Yeah.
beyond the fourth wall.
Shutting me off, like shutting off from basic life functions. Rather than being underwater, it's like a basement.
Basement.
I feel nauseous, repulsed. I feel
Oh, we got our
nauseous,
red text?
repulse, nauseous, repulse.
Red
Nah,
text
nah.
is back. Will they finally just explain the red text after all this time?
What? It's like curses.
Yeah.
Why would it ever do that?
The red text tends to be curses or something. The voice. After that voice, I open my eyes. My body feels hot. The nausea won't go away. My head feels woozy, and I can't even stand up on my own.
Are you awake? It's okay now. Do you recognize me?
I feel someone slapping my cheeks. Yeah, only you would slap me at a time like this, Tosaka.
Thank God. If you can snark, then you must be fine.
I'm dying. I wasn't trying to be flippant, but that's how I feel.
What are you laughing at, stupid? Just so you know, I'm not thanking you. Never pull something like that again. If you die, I won't be able to repay my debt.
She shoots me a glare. Even so, Tosaka has one hand supporting my back, while the other one's holding my hand as if to check my temperature. Tosaka, did something weird happen?
You disappeared. You stepped on the shadow and I thought you fell, but you were just gone. I think it came from over there.
Tosaka looks at the southern sky. No, the southwest, and grinds her teeth.
Oh, but I feel like I know,
no.
that
Oh,
was you.
but I felt like I was wrapped up in there forever.
Really? It's been less than 10 seconds since you jumped into that thing. I'll prove it, look!
Points at
Sparrow.
Saber. Saber comes running.
Why did you attempt such folly again?
Saber really just was like, fuck you, Red! I'm getting over here right now!
Saber supports me on her shoulder and then takes me from Tosaka.
Stay away, Master of Archer. If you approach my master again, I will consider it hostile action.
Wait, what? Are we enemies?
Of course, you are a master and you brought Archer with you. I don't know what Shiro's motives was for protecting you, but I cannot allow anyone to so easily approach my master.
Saber glares at Tosaka. Oh, no, come to think of it, I never updated Saber on the situation. Not like that, Saber. Tosaka and I have a truce right now. Until we defeat Caster, that is. I guess
Which
our
I
truce
guess
is
already
over.
happened.
I guess our truce
Yeah.
is over.
Shiro, stop. You must rest.
I said she isn't our enemy. We have a deal.
I understand. If you say so, then I won't fight her. So please.
Yeah, sorry, to be honest, I can't talk. I desperately cling to consciousness as my mind strains under chills and nausea. I can pass out once I get home. Until then, I need to keep my mind together at least. Jay, I need your help.
What? Is this me? No. Right? That's not me. That's pending.
I thought what I meant. But good job.
Oh. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't see that.
He survived. Well, he didn't touch the main body. Someone with a physical body might get off with only a fever.
No, wait. I'm now really confused with what's going on.
Archer comes over. His expression is neutral, even though he let Zoken escape. He's the calmest one here.
Oh wait, Soken is still alive?
You didn't think that the fact that his body was, like, being described as bugs crittering on the ground wasn't a sign that he might still be alive?
Well, I thought Archer was gonna finish him off, but I guess he got distracted.
As you know, Shadow, your cat, got in the way.
Yes.
Archer, do you know something about that shadow?
Oh, that reminds me actually. Hang on a sec.
Well, Saber would ask that about Shadow, wouldn't she?
As it so happens, I have footage that that is appropriate.
I can't believe your cats are in this game.
I know, right?
They're even talking to each other.
Yeah.
Here. This is-
You're gonna pull up the footage
Yeah,
that I think it is? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I showed Jay this earlier, but I just realized, oh hey, this is relevant to what's happening. So you can see it in the Fate channel.
Yeah. This is only for everyone who's in this channel, unfortunately. Unless
Yeah.
Brett wants to take the time to figure it out.
I mean, you can put it on stream if you wanted to. It's up to you.
This
I don't know if
guy.
he can.
I can.
This is, if he does put it on stream, I have footage of Saber versus Shadow. Saber is the orange one.
You mean the cat that might be in similar colors to Shadow might be in fact named Shadow?
Yeah,
No.
wild how I decided that.
Who'd have thought that?
Yeah. So yeah, That's them from earlier today.
They explained what happened to ice adolescents for Yuri on Ice.
What? Anyway, it's your line. I finished showing the video.
Okay.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, you did.
Wait.
I see it.
Oh wait, whose line? Jay's line?
Your line.
Jess's? My line?
Yours.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna assume Archer.
I asked Archer a
correct?
question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not really. But one thing is for certain. That is what's been taking magical energy from people around this city ever since Castor died.
Archer sounds indifferent. Then he directs his attention at me on the ground.
It appears this is no longer the time to settle personal grievances. Isn't
Or
that
it's like,
right?
we shouldn't kill each other anymore, Shiro. You get me?
Yeah. Isn't that right, Shiro Emiya? By the way, I don't know if you're caught up, but we're the same person. Like if I use the cliche, we're the same, you and I mean it in the most literal way possible. Just I know the priest said that earlier, and you were more like
Fuck
disturbed
that guy, by
about
the
him
way.
eating the spicy food. But yeah,
I know the
we can
priest said
bond
it
over
earlier.
the fact that
Fuck
we
that guy, by
both
the way.
hate the priest. Yeah.
I like that Archer literally looks at the camera and says, "We're not doing last round again. No time for that.
Yeah.
Sorry."
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's... Your instincts are correct about what that thing is. To think I'd be summoned as a servant, but end up fighting that.
Archer? What are you?
There's no. I know Archer's talking right there, but there's no.
Archer,
guess-
just talk.
Okay,
I
okay.
assume they forgot the quotes.
Yeah. All right. You aren't a guardian yet. You won't have faced its kind before. Good grief. The job never changes, no matter where I go.
Archer backstory?
No,
I guess so, yeah.
No. It's what he. So you know how he explained that he was he's a counter guardian last route. Like he
Mhm.
when he became a servant, and then he had to like fight bad things and people and stuff
Mhm.
as a servant, or I guess as a guardian.
Mhm.
That's what he means. Sometimes his literal job. He got summoned as a servant to fight in a Holy Grail war, but his literal job showed up, and he's like, "Ugh, I'm supposed to be on vacation, fighting a war."
Yeah. Man, I really want to kill Shiro. Now I have to fight a shadow.
He sighs. The Red Knight leaves, beckoning Tosaka to go with him. But before he does, Archer's back. Archer's back is on my screen.
Your prospects aren't so grim quite yet. Nothing has happened yet. Will you survive and clean up the aftermath? Or nip this in the bud? There are still avenues open to you.
I can't believe he's talking about that bad ending. That's crazy.
I know, right?
He murmurs, gazing up at the stars. I guess it's actually just an ending. Crazy.
For Archer, all bad endings are canon.
Yeah, Jess was playing it earlier. He kept sending me screenshots of it. And he kept asking questions. I'm like, Jess, why don't you just go play Witch of the Holy Night? And he said something.
Jess, what did you say?
The
Unless
flickering
it's spoilers,
repeats.
Then don't tell us.
Fever permeates my body, and I can't feel myself. I mean, it's a completely different game. Kind of. Same universe.
I said blasphemy.
Yeah, when I told him, I'm like, just go read Witch of the Holy Night if you're so interested in the character. She's literally the main character in that game.
I don't want to read like a whole. I don't want to spend like 30 hours to read just to know more about the character.
Come on, Jess. And then that you'll know so much about the character, and then you can go play the Tsukihime remake. So when she shows up in the first 10 minutes and is like, "Hey, little boy, you want some glasses?" You'll know. You'll understand. Anyway, someone said something about catching a fever. It feels like mosquitoes carrying fevers are spreading through throughout my body and swarming around my fingertips. And then she shows up, yelling words at me. Who knows what kind of words? In my daze, I can't distinguish dreams from reality. It's like I'm already asleep and trying my damnedest to escape from the dream back in my bedroom.
Red, why did you skip her line?
The senpai line?
How dare
I
you?
guess.
Fuck
You
you.
gotta at least let her have the line, even if she's not gonna say the word.
Bitch. There you go. This is your line.
She can translate it to swear.
Yeah, I translated to
Weren't you
bitch.
asleep?
Please move out of the way. The way you're holding him, it'll just be more painful for him.
I guess that was Saber who said that, but damn, Sakura is not having it.
Sakura is mad.
I can't tell who's reading this.
I
That was
can't
Saber.
This is
either,
you.
Red.
This is Saber.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Okay, so I did say my line.
Yeah, you said your line. You said your line.
The Plumper said her line. It was confusing because I don't know. I felt like once we skipped the senpai, I lost track of what was happening.
Yeah, I know, right? Red, this is all your fault.
What are you talking about? It was one word, and then me talking, and then Sakura
How
talking.
could you?
How did you ruin the AB formation, Red?
There was
That's
no
fine.
There was no AB formation. It was AAB.
How dare you?
Still
No,
have you.
this is my duty. Besides, if he's contracted some disease, it could spread to you.
That's wild. That's not what I mean. Saber, I don't know what you've been doing with Shido. I know you won't tell me, so I haven't bothered to ask. But every day since you've arrived, Shido has been looking like he's suffering. If that was all, I would tolerate it, but he came back injured tonight.
Actually, it's because you helped, Rin Tosaga. You know Rin Tosaga?
Sakura,
I don't know what your circumstances are, but there has to be a better way than this. If you can't even manage that, then don't involve him any further. Well, he doesn't really have a choice, Sakura. Not that he would tell you.
Oh, great. Awesome. Amazing.
Ooh,
All right, pending.
A
That's it.
choice.
That's where we're stopping.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense. It is 11.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we met Shadow.
Yeah, we met Shadow. Oh,
How do you
yeah.
feel about Shadow, Red?
There's some sort of
Ending?
Sakura thing coming up soon. Apparently.
I don't really have an opinion on Shadow yet because so far Shadow is mostly just a blob that exists.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know how to glean much from it, so I guess we'll learn more.
Here, have a
The
blob.
flat blob that existed that attacked you and sent you into another dimension for a hot second where you felt like you were stuck for hours.
Ooh,
Before
yeah,
being brought
but I
back
don't
and only
love
10 seconds
curses.
passed.
I don't really know what to think of that. Because it didn't seem to hurt us particularly, except to say that it made us.
I mean, when we were in
upset.
there, apparently it was so hot and boiling hot that it was like, it wasn't like boiling water, it was like boiling oil, essentially.
Yeah, but we got out of it unscathed, seemingly without
Stop right
any help
there,
from
criminal
anyone.
scum.
So
Nobody
Boy,
breaks the law on
like-
my watch.
raided? What a
I'm
time.
confiscating your goods. Now
What
pay
a
your
time to
fine
be
or it's off to
raided,
jail.
dear lord! You guys came at the end of the stream. How could you?
welcome.
Hi.
Hello.
See who raided because the ads are going.
I guess that'll happen. Well, it's okay, pending. As you know, we'll have next time. We'll have
Yeah.
next time.
We'll learn more next time.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for coming, chat.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
So, are we doing Science Gate tomorrow?
No, because I forgot it's Passover. It's the first night of Passover, so I'm
Yeah,
at
it's the first
my
night of
parents'.
How could pending do this to me?
Don't
Sorry.
apologize. It's not your fault. You didn't know.
Sorry.
I actually feel like he should have known that, but
Should he?
Yeah, I probably should have realized that Passover
No.
was coming up.
I meant the person in chat apologizing for raiding and when we're about to end stream.
no, it
Oh,
happens.
yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah.
It's a kind of.
I'm
It's
not
no big
talking
deal.
about pending not knowing when Passover starts. That's an entirely different topic and not my thing to
Yeah.
comment upon.
I mean, it's fine if you forgot. I'm just saying. I'm like, I mean, isn't that like going to be a certain day, right? I feel like you should know that.
Oh yeah, no, I probably should have put two and two together, but I forgot.
To be fair, I also forgot Easter was this weekend, so that doesn't help.
Well,
Mhm.
is there anything else anybody wants to say?
I did try the new Divergent Universe. I'm still learning it, so I don't. But my initial thoughts is it seems fun.
All right, I will end the YouTube stream and we'll figure out what to do for the other one. So say bye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.